Bum, bum. Okay. Oh, actually, this can come up quite a bit. I think that's good. The cable feels weird, like it's drooping more than usual. I'm like, uh-oh, did I fucking, like, stretch out the elasticity in my little... What are those? The pulleys. I think it's fine. Hi, Icy Fire.
Meowdy.
He didn't go for it today.
He did not. I even waited a little bit.
I was like, man, nobody's getting it right away. I fucking forgot also no Chow Gang because shopping. I like feet. Higher. Did you see them, by the way? Did I see what? Hi, Elder. Get all the stuff shopping. So no? You haven't given me anything. You just said, did you see them? Watch after stream? Oh my god. You know what the object of a sentence is? You're talking about the bird videos? Yes, I did. I did see those. I did see the bird videos. I didn't know what to say about them. Where am I? This. I love you, Air. I love you. Hi, Global. I feel like right here in my upper back, it's just like this could pop. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that on my own. I lost one. A motherfucking Disney princess gathering all the city's sparrow to me. I don't know. I don't think any of them landed on you. I am super angry about Safi. You'll pay. What are you angry at me for? If you want Safi back, go buy him a computer. That's not my fault. Well, no, it's definitely not my fault. One, poke my hand gently. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. Hi, Kisu. Why'd you break Safi's computer? I didn't. Here, you get right about here. That works. You know what is your fault? I don't. Oh no. I love that pause to check if it was your fault. Didn't have any bread, sadly. You know, I know bread might actually be bad for ducks. I wonder how much that is for, like, all birds. Hi, Yuki. Is it only day 410? No. Thank you for catching that, because I certainly fucking didn't. Thought it might be more. Yuki is a blue high. No, it's day 421, because yesterday was 420. I don't know. Wrote it down wrong? The 2 went to, I knew I was adding a 1. How did I do that? What was my thought process there? Also can't hear you right now. Still in D&D. I know. I have your stream up right now. My moment of happiness is worth the life of a sparrow if it were to die. Oh my god, error. Yuki is blue high. Why did I read that as me? Hi, Shocky. I have no idea. Totally not biting my tongue just to continue to receive head pets. I would imagine it's bad for all birds. That's what I would think, but like... I wouldn't be surprised if pigeons are like such garbage guts that they can handle bread just fine. Have a fun, Yuki. Yule, Yule. Hi, Pixel. Hoi hoi, y'all. I'm here now. Holy bread probably wouldn't be that bad for them. Be the table you were meant to be. Hi, Froshiro. Alu. Why am I in book? Cami Stretch. We're at Cami Stretch. Oh, Pock. Hi. What? You make it look like I did something wrong. She just showed up and is just like... It's like, I'm in trouble. Hi. I just woke up. Hell yeah. It's just white bread that's really bad. White bread is also bad for us. But it sure do be tasty. God, I know. If I stole Icy, what would you do? I don't know. Icy might enjoy getting stolen. And I feel like he'd find his way back anyway. You know what the real thing is? The real thing is if I want Icy back from Global, this is a Global thing, I just pretend that I don't really care that Global stole Icy. And Global, you know, like a family dog will just be like, oh, they don't care about this? Then I don't care about this. And then Icy just kind of walks back like, you didn't care about me! And I go, of course I did, Icy. That's why I pretended not to. And Global just lets you come back. That's what I would do, Global. Oh wow, it's Shocky. American bread is fine because we make it so soft. But other bread that can choke on it like you did with these... Okay, okay. I'm gonna steal you for my own use and don't thank me for it. I am the chaos I will escape, unless it's a jar of cursed creations. Wind Waker is so nostalgic. Dude! Hi, Nick. I'm here, Froshiro. This island is fucking tiny. Like... I don't know if it's a me thing. I don't know if this is... Oh, I can actually go in these buildings. I can go in the buildings, apparently. This door, I'd, like, have to duck under it. I'd have to, like... I guess I wouldn't have to, but, like, it's kind of close. But then, like, I never realized just how few buildings were here. It's, like... They've got the bomb shop, which... Why the fuck are they... Why are they disconnected from everything? Everyone else is like, let's be, you know, a happy, tight-knit little group. You've got 1 building, 2 building, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is kind of part of the wall. You've got 7 buildings total, and like this is the biggest thing they have to a courtyard. This right here is it, and I'm just like, maybe it felt like so much bigger because you were Toon Link, right? You were a child. But like now that I'm here with somebody that's like the size of the doorways, I'm like, this is nothing. This is like, people grew up on this island and never went anywhere else? Oh my god, they must have gone crazy. Who is behind Icy Fire? Hi, Nick, that's Shock Rail. Wind Waker's so nostalgic. It is, it is. Actually, here's something, Frost Hero. I never beat Wind Waker. I played through it, the old version on GameCube. And I got to Hyrule Castle. I dispelled the barrier. And then I was like, I'll do this tomorrow. And then that never came, I just didn't do it. And so, I can't say I've beaten Wind Waker. To be fair, NPCs in Wind Waker do be kind of short. How are you in Ice Fire? I'm good, Nick, thank you. Toon Link is like 2 feet tall, Kick W. Toon Link is chibi. You hear that, Icy? He doesn't care? Of course I care. I just have to act like I don't to get him back. And well, Nick, yourself. You don't want to explode the kindergarten next door, too. Yeah. Good night, Elon. Good night, Elder. Sleep well. They want space? Oh, yeah, true. I mean, you were the size of the sword in the game. That is true, wasn't it? I think it's in the name Bomb Shop. You know what? That's probably the best point, Global. It's in the name Bomb Shop. I bet everybody was like, go build your bomb shop over there. Hi, Kiark. Can go on the windmill? Oh, that's cool. Nah, they went elsewhere. There's a fisher boat, for example. I know some of them did, but I think some of them, like, just didn't go anywhere. Well, the teacher did. She had her little villa. I don't know. I think it's crazy that, like, this is a village of 7 houses. But this is, like, the peak of civilization in this game. You don't know what you're missing if you've never experienced it? Wait, hold on. You don't know what you're missing if you've never experienced it? I forget what that's about. To be fair, I didn't either for the longest time, since you had done like 5 million Triforce pieces. What's crazy is I did that. I literally did the whole Triforce grind, broke the barrier, and then was just like, I'm just burnt out on this game. I'm not really feeling it. I'll do this tomorrow. I'll only have the dungeon in Ganondorf to beat. So, you know, I'll just come back another time. And then I was probably just way into World of Warcraft and didn't come back. I had the thought of it. They definitely would have to have traveled. How else would they avoid inbreeding with such a small population? I think it's one of those things that they just don't talk about in Nintendo games. Can't break the jars? What the fuck? So you're close to the end, or is that the mid-game? That is the very end. That is literally like standing in front of Hyrule Castle. You break the barrier, go take on Ganondorf. And I was just like, yeah, tomorrow. And then I didn't. Mayor like, nah, you ain't building that shit in the main city. I would say Dragon Roost Island, no? Right, but that's not humans. That's, the bird people, which I'm forgetting what they're called. The Rito. That's the Rito. Had, like, tens of people. Yeah, Rito Village was definitely, like... I don't think it was called Rito Village. It was Dragon Roost Island. Was it called Rito Village? That was definitely, like, the biggest hub of friendly NPCs. I'm being really slow in my squats. They definitely would have had... avoid inbreeding small population. Oh yes, dungeon. Can we call Hyrule Temple a dungeon, Kept W? I would say that like 10 minutes away from killing Ganon and beating the game. I would say Hyrule Castle... Well, so Hyrule Castle in Ocarina of Time is absolutely a dungeon. In Breath of the Wild, you could circumvent it and skip nearly all of it. I would still call it a dungeon. Majora's Mask, I didn't even have Hyrule Castle. Twilight Princess, it was 100% a dungeon. Well, yeah, we were just assuming things about them. Like 10 minutes away from killing game. They got no food growing or being sold in this island. I hope the boat merchant sells those. Oh god, yeah. How kind of you to leave the beating the games till later, you. Ah, yes, the Rito, aka the X-Fish. Yeah, but Wind Waker specifically noted. Twilight Princess, it was like 3 dungeons. Hi. I'm so excited, guys. We get to go into the World of Warcraft raid again today. We went in Tuesday, and I've been fucking waiting. Open air dungeon. Dude, watching video... I remember fucking struggling through Hyrule Castle. You know, working my way through it. Fighting all the gate guardians with the Lynels. And then seeing a video of, like, a speedrunner just, like, cut down a tree, time stop it, ting, jump on and just whoosh, into the sky, land perfectly at the boss fight, and it was just like, what? Wait, what about Outset Island? That's huge? The starting island? I think that's smaller than this. What is this? This is called Windfall, right? Yeah, Windfall. I think Outset Island is smaller than Windfall. I want to say there's 4, maybe 5 buildings on Outset Island. And I'd say there's way less people. Maybe half the people? No way, in my brain it was massive, huh? We go to Outset Island a lot. We're actually not at this island too often. Hi, Bits. Bits, I actually thought of you with one of my stories. It's a motorcyclist interacting with a cop. Hi, Wrath. Greetings, Muscle Femboy. Muscle Femboy. I don't know if I like that one. Let's blink. Ah. Thank you. Alright. 18 minutes, I'll start. 3 months. Okay, yeah, population-wise it's small. We're talking about island being too small for the population, weren't we noted? 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Population-wise it's small, but we were talking about the island being too small for the population, weren't we? Yeah. So, Outset Island, I think actually might be bigger than Windfall. I feel like Windfall is half the size of Outset. Is it the guy that went speeding and pulled himself over with the cool cop? That is exactly the one, Bits. This guy, he's going down the highway, flying. He goes past a cruiser and he goes, oh shit. Oh, that was a sheriff. Oh no, he's gonna be so mad. Oh jeez. Oh no. And he pulls over. I'm just gonna pull myself over and wait for him. Oh jeez, he's gonna be so mad. And the sheriff stops by him and he's like, do you need something? He's like, I was just going fast and thought maybe you were gonna... And the guy's like, just watch your speed. And drives away. No, I wouldn't have stopped. I don't think you would have stopped. However, it still just made me think of you. Hi, Blesky. Ah. My stream has been blessed. I got to watch Blesky once. Every time they're live is when my schedule conflicts with theirs, so I'm like, god damn it. Besides, if you think about it, it's safer to be closer together. Less area to try to protect. To some degree, yes. It is not safer when, you know, disease starts spreading. I bestow upon thee the blessing. Hell yeah. We're almost at 2 minutes. I need to kidnap Blesky for world hopping and photos at some point? Hell yeah. I was watching Blesky play Space Marine 2 the other day. And their two friends kept sneaking off to a corner and discussing how his faith was questionable and he was probably a heretic. It was a good running bit. 35 more seconds. I'm gonna lick your neck. Be careful with that. 20 seconds. Careful is my fifth name. A fifth name. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Guys, I hate planking. Alright, you guys wait there. Imagine exercising. It's important. You should exercise. Join Shocky on Mondays. And she absolutely fucking dies doing a million squats. Okay. Right here? Where was I? Right here? What? I do not have a new video today. Which is fine. I was having too much fun doing other things yesterday. You know what it was? I made plans with LoFam. But LoFam had a bird call yesterday, so I was like, oh. So it wasn't until after core stuff that LoFam and I did stuff. Alright. We're walking. And we got fucking Suramar to start with. So, yeah, yay. Imagine exercising just because you said that, I'm gonna do 30 push-ups. Good job. I don't remember the last time I did push-ups. I try to be bottom heavy. Also, I'm realizing how quiet this video is. So, I need to bring it up. That should be good. I see all I am told. Happy birthday, Telena. Shit. I haven't said happy birthday to Tol yet. I'm gonna go do that right now. Telena's Rejects Corner. Keyboard. Happy birthday. Cool. Her birthday was straight up like 2 or 3 months ago. And every day people still say happy birthday to her. It's so fucking funny. Happy birthday, Toll Wife. Happy birthday. Current goal. Have arm strength to bride carry Ewan and Shocky for 10 minutes. What? Is that at the same time? Because that's a lot of just strength. You're probably already there for Shocky. Good question. I'll tell you right now. I'm 135 pounds, so that's your goal. I need to stop starting this birthday meme with people. God, it's so funny though, Bits. It's been months. Hi, Gail. Happy B-Day, Bits. Fuck you, Ewan. Time to bulk up. Thanks, Gail. What'd you get me? 135 pounds? Bits, this new gun I found. Happy B-Day, Toll. Ewan is so skinny. Oh, fuck yeah. So a little over 60 kg. You wanna know what I used to be, Blesky? When I started streaming, I was 205. Yeah, I can bench press that probably. Pog! I used to be 205. And I've lost 70 pounds since we started streaming. It's, one of the more proud things I am in my life with. 70 pounds in... I lost it in like 8 or 9 months. Walking making a huge difference? So technically, walking got me like 40 pounds. And then after that, it was like, okay, now I need to like start counting calories and like eating better. I had to, for the last 10 pounds, I had to learn about calorie cycling, which is where you eat a set amount of calories. And your body is like, okay, now you stop losing weight because we think you're starving. And so 2 days a week, you eat more calories so that you reset your metabolism. And then 5 days, you go back to losing. It's a whole fucking, like, this is annoying. It's weird when it's like you gotta eat more to lose weight. Remember, kids, you won't lose weight without calorie deficit. True. Walking and calorie counting, like reducing milk. I used to go through 5 gallons of milk a week, and I miss it. I miss it so much. Now all I drink is water. That's not true. I still go through like 2.5 gallons a week. Whoa. What about boy milk? I was like, gonna try and not go to those jokes, but admittedly, all I can think about when I say the word gallons is a clip from Gura that I saw about a month ago, where Gura was streaming, and she got a super chat message for $100, and the message said, "Ma'am, I've lost gallons to you." And that was it. That was the whole message. And she just read it, and it caught her off guard, and she was just like, what, you better go find him, or something, and it's just like, what the hell? All I can think about it when I say gallons is that phrase. What about boy milk? I don't know, Blesky. Maybe you can help me find out. Big Floofa energy, Blesky Y. Blessed milk. There was news from Twitch yesterday. It's Blesk sauce. There was news from Twitch yesterday. Waiting rooms aren't gonna be allowed anymore. It's just some additives in the milk, KW. So I didn't know this was a thing on Twitch, but apparently people were doing like waiting room streams. And this isn't like, oh, I'm waiting for a game to come out, so I've titled my stream Monster Hunter Wilds Waiting Room, and I'm playing Monster Hunter. This is like, Pokimane goes live in 3 hours. So I'm going to make a stream called, like, Pokimane Waiting Room. I'm gonna show VODs of Pokimane, and I'm gonna show literally Pokimane's content for 3 hours until she goes live. And I'm like, that's a thing? Of course that should be taken down. What the hell? But, yeah, the big Twitch thing from yesterday is that's going away? I thought you knew that's always been a thing on Twitch. It's literally sometimes a meme. I figured it was a meme sometimes. But no, that was the first I'd heard of it yesterday. I don't know who makes channels like that. It's so weird. I could understand it happening one time as a joke. I could understand, like, Leafeon's saying she's gonna do a maid stream. And then teasing her by making, like, a Leafeon's maid waiting room. And, like, posting that in her Discord 3 hours before. And she's like, what the fuck? Knock it off! Nuclear Raven used to do that for V-Flower? That was a long time ago? Haven't seen Raven for a while, I see. I think I've seen the name Nuclear Raven. V-Flower, I obviously remember. Same, I should message him and tell him about this change. Yeah, I remember we all did. That's fun. Yeah, aside from jokes of like, I'm waiting for the patch. I'm waiting for the Gamescom stream. I've never heard of waiting rooms on Twitch. Wait, you did 2 bits? I thought it was the burb. My mind just messed with me for a moment. I didn't see that Shocky had leaned back. And so I, like, thought that was your head that was on screen. But it's your legs, and, like, there's the small gap between your legs where I could see the road moving, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Is her head, like, transparent? What is happening? I'm a big part of the reason V-Flower fell off. Is that a good thing? We swapped off sometimes. I mean, there are also those for games too, like sleeping streams, but it's just permanently on till the game opens when they go offline. Yes and no. I think the focus of a waiting room, so specifically the what they are targeting with disallowing waiting room streams, is restreaming content. So when they ban a stream that is doing a waiting room concept, there are many things they take into account. One of which is, did the original channel file a complaint for this, right? So if somebody does a Pokimane waiting room, and Pokimane's like, hey, stop, and they're like, nope, not gonna, and Pokimane reports them, that is a big, like, oh yeah, of course we're gonna take this down. But if it's like V-Flower waiting room, and like V-Flower didn't report it, I think they're going to look at it more contextually. Well, okay. According to the tweet from Twitch, they're going to look at it more contextually. Will they actually? No, it's Twitch. But they said they're going to take things like that into account, whether the original channel reported them or not, whether it's a matter of like, impersonation. Humble stream let ego get too big. Mod had to put him in check. Oh no. If I recall correctly, it was because V started streaming WoW. It's been so long. Partly in Discord changes. I mean, it's also scammy AdSense farming. It's just an offline stream permanently on for 3 weeks farming ads. Yeah, true. True. For some behind the scenes stuff as well. Young Icy wasn't a Discord nerd back then. I mean, when we did the waiting rooms, we did restream their content. We did our own stream stuff and just rated when they went live. Yeah, and like, if Beeflower was encouraging it, that sounds all fine, right? Like, that sounds like if Twitch moderation was actually on point. They would look at this and be like, hang on, waiting room. Okay, they're literally rating them. There's no report from Beeflower. This seems fine. This seems like an in-joke with them. Maybe they would disallow it. Maybe they would be like, hey, this is fine, but, you know, we really don't want waiting rooms like this. It kind of, you know, adds bloat to the server, so adds bloat to the site, so kind of stop doing this. But I don't see them, like, perma-banning anyone over it. Reminds me of my situation. Similar, actually. Ego got too big, I spoke my mind, I got banned. Then I was told they tried to sabotage my friend's relationship because he wasn't gifting subs anymore. Ugh. I mean, you get it? Have you ever seen that calculator that shows how much it costs Twitch to keep your stream up? Yes. Yes, I have. Oh, gosh. I have looked at the numbers for me, and I am profitable for Twitch. Kind of insane. I mean, it is, but it's one of those things that you don't think about, right? It's one of those things that's like, oh, I didn't know this was that expensive to do. And then you see people that are like, I hate Twitch. They're pushing ads. They're so greedy. They're increasing the prices on subs, and it's like, they gotta keep the lights on, guys. They can't do it for free. Now, you know, somewhat, you know, they are bankrolled by Amazon, right? It's not like they could shut down next year because they're not making money. Like, if they're making no money, there is still value in Amazon owning Twitch and essentially having the market of streaming. Do they really utilize it? Not particularly, but they could. It's not quite a lost leader, but at the same time, like, there is value, even if it wasn't strictly making money. As if Twitch doesn't have money. Had to figure out, Detch, what to do. Yippee, economically viable Euland. As if Twitch isn't owned by their server and storage provider. This is also why they want to ban alt channels. Like, imagine the money Twitch is losing from Asmongold right now. Yeah, it's like 2 to 3 million. Asmongold goes live on Zach Rar, and they just bleed money. I remember for a while they were saying, like, we're gonna force this guy to monetize. I have mousy emotes for a month? Hell yeah. Amazon uses it to market their games a lot. Lost Ark's entire marketing scheme was Twitch. Same gonna be with Throne and Liberty? I forgot that Amazon makes games. Whoa, Twitch is backed by Amazon. Certainly feels like it. It's one of those things where it's like a middle ground, right? Like, Twitch can't just make zero money and just be backed by Amazon and that still be worthwhile to them. It also, like, to say Twitch has to be 100% profitable. Just, that's not how the world works. They're in a middle ground. It seems like lately they're more concerned about it and they'd like to be making more money. But Twitch isn't going anywhere in the next year. Probably the next 5 years. I worked in the Amazon warehouse to afford better PCs, VR, and full body tracking. I worked at UPS for a summer. Warehouse work is fucking brutal. I was a sorter, and Amazon was like our biggest customer. We had so much stuff coming through Amazon. But what I did, Blesky, was the trucks would come in, they would back up to the building, and the unloaders would basically take all these packages, put them on a conveyor belt. This conveyor belt fed into the main belt line. which was just a 5-foot wide, just full of packages belt. And then this would go down and kind of narrow out with people like kind of moving the boxes around so that it didn't clog. And then this was the primary sorting line. My job, I had a scanner on my right hand. I would take a box, scan it. In scanning it, I would print some bits of information on the box. The thing I cared about was it would give me a color. Blue, red, green. And if it said blue, I would then have 8 conveyor belts near me. And I would put it on that conveyor belt. So if it said blue, I put it on blue. And I had to pick up, scan, and move a package every 3 seconds. I mean, as long as it's breaking even, it's fine, probably. Well, by us, yes. By a company, breaking even is the worst sign ever. A lot cheaper than any other form of marketing. It's not like Amazon even has their own full library of web APIs, on-demand cloud computing, and AI infrastructure. Whoa. Yeah, being a warehouse worker is hard. Imagine. Well, I did sorting for a long time as well. I just had a scanner and had to throw them into the correct containers, the products, I mean. Amazon Warehouse rejected my application, so I made my existence everyone else's problem. I worked in inventory. I made the inventory system, tooting my own horn. Hell yeah. Watch me lick you and my problem changes to a cuddly buddy. As you should, Bits. I worked in inventory too, I don't miss it. I know Gammy worked in Amazon for a bit. I don't know what he did there specifically, but I remember he was there for a while, and it was like, ah, Gammy, you work in hell. Good job today. Licka. I almost choked when I saw that, Blesky. What is that emote? Wisty? Incredible. Needs sniffa, but licks. I feel like one of those is this. Choked? I haven't even whipped it out yet. I was drinking. I was drinking from my water bottle. And then I just saw the fucking tongue helicoptering. And it caught me off guard. How'd you get rejected by Amazon Warehouse? The only requirement is having a pulse. Well, so now that's probably the only requirement global. Because Amazon is having concerns that they hire and fire people so fast that they're going to run out of people to work there. But 10 years ago, they were actually a little choosy. I remember I had to, like, fight for my UPS job. And a big thing with them was, like, we're just trying to get rid of people that are just looking for a quick job and then quit once they find something better. You know, we want somebody that's going to stay here for at least a year, and if they don't, you get a negative rehire status. That's why I made it everyone else's problem. Being a past union worker. Oh, God. Is it an incontinence issue? I literally had someone in the inside pushing my application through. Oh, yeah, union. I've never thought of that. If they're like, oh, this person used to be in a union, don't hire them. That feels like it should be illegal. I recall how I was put up in a group with a peculiar couple. I swear they seemed as if they were on drugs every time I saw them. Starting from the medical checkup and all the way to the first day. I think they only worked with me for a week. Going to go with you can't stop pissing as that's more entertaining. I was not in a union. Feel like it should be illegal, because it is. I feel like it should absolutely be illegal, and it well, it is. But it's one of those things that's very difficult to prove, right? Like, let's say Bits had been in a union, tried to apply for Amazon, and was rejected on that. How the fuck do you prove that they didn't hire you because you used to be in a union? I serve the Summit Onion. What is a union? A union is a collection of workers that bargain together for better rights as workers from the employer. So, let's say everybody works for Amazon, right? Well, if Amazon doesn't like any one person, they can just fire them. And if they don't like people doing a certain thing, like, let's say being a woman, because they could get pregnant, they could fire all their women, just for being women. Well, a union will say, hey, that's not right. Let's group together. You can't fire women. You have to hire them too. And you have to treat them equally. And if Amazon goes, nah, the union goes, okay, we strike. And then nobody shows up for their job. Amazon starts hemorrhaging money. And Amazon goes, wait, okay. We'll hire women again, right? That's what a union does, is basically threaten a business with striking to have better rights. And the idea of a union is, instead of one person fighting the company on their own, the union fights together. It's an onion where someone took a bite out of the first O. I will bite you in a moment. Yulin went woke. He is going in that list. I mean, you can get boy breakers, you. Oi, wait, oi. Understandable, have a good day. I mean, in a moment, it sounds like it's going to be a really good day, right? Watch out, Icy. They going for the Nago bite. So this is a legal job or not? Yes. Alright, buddy, muted. Bits doesn't even let me flirt in my own chat anymore. A union job is... It's the same job. It's the same thing. It's just you are represented by a union. So, like... Let's say you work at Kellogg's. You make cereal boxes. Well, if you're in a union, it's called a union job. But typically what being in a union means is you pay union fees. Let's say $200 a month. That goes toward people whose job is specifically to be that union and organize that union. However, and that sounds like you'd make less money, right? Because the union, if they do their job, has petitioned for workers' rights, threatened strikes, and gotten you better treatment from the company, you get a raise for $1,000 a month. That's ideally how a union goes. Sadly, there's a lot of shitty, corrupt unions out there. And while it is illegal to union bust for a company, they do it anyway. Only I'm allowed to flirt with your chat. Fuck, they're gonna reset their blood gauge and continue the pressure. Everybody's saying they can get a boy Prager's. My brother in Christ, you won't last 2 minutes and be done in 15 seconds. Just be ready for the unreactable 50-50 loops, Icy. Don't flirt with me, you're my fucking mom. I'm an alpaca on stream. It's only unreasonable. It's only unreactable if you don't face roll your controller. For the company. God. You know what would be really funny? If in Lethal Company, if you ever typed in union or unionize in the machine, it just auto-ejected you and ended the run. Just instantly. Holy shit, I wish that was a thing now. When you recorded your walk videos, do you hold W or there's auto walk? There is auto walk. My hand would cramp in like 3 to 4. Well, no, it wouldn't cramp that fast, but great asset, LOL Euland. Wouldn't that be fucking funny? Viscera cleanup detail. You lose point if you enter a union number. Send that to me on Discord real quick. It's a lot easier for me to see stuff on Discord. Viscera cleanup detail. You lose point if you enter a union number. That's funny. Weak fingers, Ewan. Well, guess I gotta be doing the last thing then. And leave you to just laying there. Yes? Thank you, Bits. What? What the? I don't... Oh, shit. What is the translation? Sent on Discord? I want to open it, but it'll go over the fucking walking video, unfortunately. Also, we're at 1.2 miles. I made the joke, Blesky, of being like, I want you to do all the work. I just want to lay there like a dead fish. And my friends just, like, attributed that to my personality, and for 5 years, to this day, call me lazy and bring up, Yulin just wants to lay there like a dead fish at every opportunity. I'm just like, oh my god. I don't know if I want to, like, be so lazy that I let the other person do all the work and always lay there like a dead fish. I don't know. Bondage stuff sounds really fun. When the wrong person enters the conversation. They were definitely the right person. They just tease a lot. Okay. There weren't really any big news stories yesterday. I'm gonna steal your water? No, I need that! The biggest news story that was kind of taking over Reddit this morning. The band Jane's Addiction. They were doing a concert. And, their singer, their vocalist, Harry Farrell, seemed to have a fucking meltdown. He's literally just singing, and then he just starts a fight with the guitarist. And the guitarist was like, people were saying, oh, this is something that the guy is used to. Because the guitarist, like, he's not surprised by it. He's not, like, fighting back. He just de-escalates it. The guitarist's name is, Dave Navarro. But he just, like, punches Dave. And then the, security on stage is just, like, ready, subdues him, and takes him off stage, which is like, oh, that's weird. It also seems like they were expecting something like this to happen, and it was rehearsed. So, I don't know much about Jane's Addiction. God of War Thunder player. Fucking, I'm so happy to see media playing Satisfactory. Because I don't know anything about War Thunder. And for the past, like, 3 weeks, that's all media was playing. And I was like, I am so happy you're having fun. But damn it, play something else. War Thunder. No. Nestle wants to know your location. God, I hate Nestle. It's crazy to me that the judge in Michigan was like, water is not a human right, ruling in favor of the company. I need to find Time Satisfactory. I started a playthrough last night. So Core did her Friday stuff. And she didn't really want to go exploring worlds, so she just she just set up watching food videos. And I was like, if we're watching videos, I can't be in VR because I'm gonna fall asleep. So I got in desktop. I started a Satisfactory playthrough while I was watching the food videos in desktop. And I did the tutorial. Normally I skip the tutorial because, like, you know, I've done 10 runs. Hi, Q! But yesterday I was like, they've got new Ada lines. They've, you know, it's the 1.0 launch. Let's do the tutorial. I think I got exactly through the tutorial and then I saved. So I didn't really see any of the new stuff. But the new Ada lines are nice. The new intro is nice, too. Nah, in fact, I'll approach you so bad I will lick you again. I prefer Lubella. I don't know if Lubella is a real thing or you're making a lube joke. Walkies! You'll enjoy your paint chips and like... I bits play Tarky. If water isn't a human right, then it isn't for whatever fucking companies. And that stupid fucking judges. That was actually making me angry. It's cute. I already did Risk of Rain 2. Paint chips. Man, the new space elevator is insane. I can't stop looking at it. I saw somebody on the Satisfactory subreddit that had a bug space elevator, and it was like 10 times bigger than it should have been. So it was literally like the size of their map, and like, guys, I don't think it's supposed to be this big. Didn't fucking ask me to play SMH. How about Red Dead Redemption 2? Would Bits like Red Dead Redemption 2? Probably not as like a consistent to play thing. But like, would Bits like that for the one playthrough? I feel like they would. Red Dead Redemption was better in terms of MP? Multiplayer? I think Red Dead Redemption 2 multiplayer got better, but it definitely was dog shit when it first launched. A Q, a Gale. I don't care for the GTA style open world Red Dead Redemption 2 is. I like Red Dead Redemption way more. I've watched a playthrough of both. Well, I've seen many playthroughs of 2. I've seen one of 1. I can see why Red Dead Redemption was so fucking, like, revolutionary when it came out. That game, for its age, is like, holy shit. Hi, Big Deck. Hi, Awesome Aim. Hi, Cowfriend. I don't know what to do. Hi. Dancy Raid? Hell yeah. What was Big Deck playing today? Core Keeper, that's right. That's right. Big Deck. Big Deck saw 1.0 and was like, let's fucking go. I played Core Keeper with my friend... Hi, Raspberry Eris. I played Core Keeper with my friend Koyo. Zuvi and Fosso. And Koyo kind of like set it together and hosted it. Hi, Pork and Bacon. Women are hot. But Koyo really, really likes fishing. And so when Core Keeper 1.0 came out and they were like, by the way, no more fishing. No more fishing minigame. It was like, fucking what? And it killed all hype for my friend. And so, like, I don't know, we might have played Core Keeper when 1.0 came out. But I think we're just going to wait for the fishing rework. Dancy Raid for Endless Fight. Yeah, like, none of the Red Dead games are bad at all. Hello, non-Big Deck. I was playing Core Keeper. Bit come play Tarky. Wonder hot. I'm trying to make a highway for my cars in Satisfactory since I restarted. I might be over-engineering it using blueprints. It takes 450 concrete and 200 iron rod, then some for each 4 foundation is going forward. Yeah, but I bet it's fucking beautiful. Ecrast is playing? My friend... Okay. You said porn and bacon. Porn K bacon. I was like, whoa, wait. Did I read that name wholly wrong? My friend Pork and Bacon is a bit of a degen, but he's a good lad. Oh, I mean, he's just gonna fit right in here. The shit we talk about. Agree with deck. What do you mean? My deck's so big I can host a party on it. Love you, buddy. Oh no, Pork and Bacon. I don't think anything will beat Red Dead Redemption multiplayer lobbies, though. Oh, Lord, no. Calling me a degen, but then calling me porn. I see where your mind goes off to. Split the entire lobby into 2 teams in a whole-ass open world. That shit was so fun. Have that effect on people, though, so don't worry. Hell yeah. The K and N are letters next to each other. Oh. Hi, Measter. Hey, babe, you slut. I hope you clean your deck often, Flesk. God. That was just such a fucking legendary, like, YouTube sketch. With the whole, my deck is big. All the neighbors love my deck. Hoi hoi big. You aren't wrong there. That is where spring goes. Hoi hoi Matthews. I'm gonna excuse his deck. I want to make walking videos of Red Dead Redemption 2 if I can. I imagine Red Dead Redemption 2 is like super moddable. I imagine there's a lot of things I can do, like God mode. Make it so that enemies can't target me. HUDless first person mode. I'm pretty sure HUDless and first person mode are just in the game by default. I would like to make walking videos of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's one of those games that, like, I don't know the map of the game at all, though. And so I have to, like, play around in it first. And that sounds like a lot of effort and not something I'm super excited for. Hoi hoi Matthews, I'm gonna excuse his deck. I now want to make a deck mixing all the TCG with a standard deck as well now. No worries, hun. It will always stay clean for you. Hell yeah. Thank you again, Big Deck. I really appreciate that. We're at 1.7 miles. And I need another drink. Is it time? Is it time to go over the holidays? Here are the holidays for September 14th. Eat a Hoagie Day, Farmers Consumer Awareness Day, German Language Day, Gobstopper Day, Drive Your Studebaker Day, Black and White Cookie Day, Coloring Day, Cream-Filled Donut Day, Iguana Awareness Day, Lace Making Day, Live Creatively Day, Parents' Day Off Day, Sober Day, Support Latino Business Day, the Exaltation of the Holy Cross Day, and World First Aid Day. So eat a Hoagie Day. Sure. Great. Can't complain about this one. Farmers Consumer Awareness. What the fuck? This is such a specific holiday that's like, who made this? It's not just like, hey, let's celebrate farmers. Farmers Consumer Awareness? What is that? Play War Thunder Day, aka every day. German Language Day. Why does German language get its own day? Did all the other languages get a day? Gobstopper Day. Okay. I actually really like Gobstoppers. They're very different than in the Willy Wonka movie, but I used to get the box of Gobstoppers all the time. I had a phase growing up where Etta and Eddie was my favorite show. So just, like, by default, I thought Jawbreakers were my favorite candy. And, you know, to some extent they were. But I used to get the Gobstoppers all the time, because that was the closest thing I could get to Jawbreakers. Like my favorite show. Is it Studebaker or Studebaker? Drive your Studebaker Day. It's the very, like, not American looking car. Hi, love. Reminds me of the anniversary of Poland's Independence Day in November. Wouldn't that just be like... Now the government is sending police on the hosts? Huh. My desktop is not working? Oh no. What's going wrong with it? Lovely. So wait, hold on, wait. Anniversary of Poland's independence. Is that not just their Independence Day? Like, wouldn't that just be the Polish Independence Day? And the government is sending police on the host for that? Well, yeah, it's our Independence Day? Okay. Why would the police send hosts for that? In Warsaw, there's a whole event. Matt and Freya Dedge. It is kind of suspect that they show up at the same time, isn't it, Gale? No, I actually shouldn't tease Freya too much right now. Now the newly elected government is sending police on the host for some reason? What the fuck? That friend I mentioned earlier, Blesky, the one that liked Core Keeper and really liked the fishing, he's Polish. And so I asked his help recently to say the most unhinged and degenerate phrase I could think of to say to Q, who is also Polish. I just wanted to drop that out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere, say that in Polish and have him go like, what the fuck did you just say? I've already forgotten it, though. I didn't, like, practice it daily or anything. I just dropped it next to Q once, and he was like, what the fuck? It was fine yesterday. After update and restart, it turns on, fans runs, but no signal on monitor. Checked all connections, can't even get into BIOS. Freya, I think you might have a Midas touch, but with a break technology touch. How would you even begin to fix that? Oh, God. I think my graphics card shit itself? Yeah. Well, it's so annoying when it happens, like, when you do an update or something like that. It's so annoying when it's like, it didn't just shit itself. It's like, it specifically happened when you did an update. Olin mentioned Blesk Happy. All connections are fine, that's the most likely thing. Try another monitor if you can. Like, just see if a different monitor works. Wait, Poland mentioned Kurwa? I specifically mentioned UQ. I was telling Blesky about when I had Koyo teach me the thing to say to you. Let's go taxes, Kurwa. Is that a lurk or a peek? Lurk? Okay. Thank you for hanging out. Well, I guess you're still here. Which is weird considering it worked just fine before update. Yeah, that's the part that I hate. That it's like, it looks like it's connected to the update, but it maybe isn't. But if it was an update prior, it probably wasn't. Try another monitor and same them hooked up to see if it picks up both. Yeah. Bits love. Also alert. What was the phrase Q? It was something like, I love you and I want you to leave me trembling, something like that. Something really just like, oh god, what the fuck. Today is Saturday, right? I want you to break me and leave me trembling. That's it. That's what it was. Poland mentioned. Diendro... I don't even know how to say that. Bleski. How would you say what Q just said in Polish? Don't... Don't fall for it. Do not translate it. Why not? Matthews, hi, handsome. Kisu. Ah. You wind is just horny. Hee hee. I saw possibly the dumbest story I've seen in a while. So this woman in England. Also, hi, Fuea. Hi, Riddle. Good morning, Ewan, my joy dumpster. You know, usually you call me a food in the morning. Joy dumpster? Oh my goodness. This woman in England. She got a forehead tattoo of Trump. Like just his name, just Trump. Across her forehead. Not an American woman, by the way. A European woman living in England. Well, she is open to GoFundMe to collect money to afford the procedure for having the tattoo removed because she doesn't like how mean everyone is to her over her Trump forehead tattoo. What? I've never... I mean, one, it's fucking stupid to get a forehead tattoo. Unless, like, you're just at a position in life where you're just like, I don't need anybody else. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. I can just go ahead and do this, right? Like, whether you want a forehead tattoo or not, you need to recognize people are going to treat you differently for having a forehead tattoo. It's gonna make it harder to get jobs. Things like that. Oh, wait. I just realized my voice activity is really low. The people in this world might be hearing me. Might be hearing just my tattoo. Just my tattoo. Just my treadmill. I don't know. Getting a forehead tattoo. That's crazy. That's like... I don't want to say it's stupid. I don't want to say it's insane. But you have to be at a place in your life to get a forehead tattoo. To get a Trump forehead tattoo is like... That's wild. To get a forehead Trump tattoo and regret it is just like... What did you expect? Why get forehead tattoo? Get the other head tattoo? Imagine doing something ridiculous and then complaining about the consequences of your own actions. Yeah. Yeah. The man who could listen to the tattoos. Okay, the best tattoo I've ever seen. The best tattoo I've ever seen in my life is a guy who, on his, like, his waistline on the front, he got a tattoo of Sun Wukong. And it's doing a little perspective thing so that Sun Wukong is reaching forward and grabbing his dick. So his hand looks bigger than the actual Sun Wukong. And his dick is tattooed to look like the Monkey King's staff. So that when he gets an erection, the Monkey King's staff, like, grows. And that's the best tattoo I've ever seen in my fucking life. Other notable mentions. I have seen somebody that has Barad-dûr, the tower with the Eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings, that starts at their foot and goes up the entire right side of their body, with the Eye of Sauron actually being their nipple. And then I have also seen a planet on a girl's boob, with the ring of Saturn around it, like their boob is so big it's a planet. Those are like the 3 top tattoos I've ever seen. Sounds like you just wanted to stare at a dude's cock, but with extra steps. You don't think that's the greatest tattoo ever, Blesky? You don't think, like, the idea of Sun Wukong's extendable staff being a dude's dick is the funniest thing ever? I know Monkey King's staff seems small. Hi, Cairo. We are in fucking Suramar. I hit the randomized button. I was just like, God damn it. Why? I don't stare at dudes' penises. I wasn't staring at it. I was going across tattoos. And that one came up, and I was like, nice. Moving on. Cairo Vestus boy. I can't get over the Akko revelation, Cairo. I just can't get over, you're like, my favorite character is Akko. People say they're like me, and I'm just like, holy shit, wait, holy shit. He was just observing. Good morning, Snow Bunny Cairo. I hike level and icy. Okay, do I order overpriced burger, chili cheese pops, and a milkshake, or order groceries and make chicken nuggies myself, or both? Chicken nuggies yourself. Chicken nuggies are really easy to make, Q, and that'll save money. That'll save a lot of money. Chicken nuggies will take me a while, though. Yeah, a little bit. I'm kind of hungry now. We'll snack on something that you got in the house. You know what my snack has been? I really like pretzel sticks with dark chocolate hummus. I actually annihilated those, and I've run out of dark chocolate hummus. My snacks now are just plain pretzels if I'm really hungry, or a small bowl of cereal. Make chicken nuggies and milkshake? Don't skimp on milkshake. If I make nuggets for court, is that cannibalism? I just noticed I reached max level in War Thunder. Hell yeah. Bear in mind, I have not spent a single dollar in that game. Good job. That means you play a lot of War Thunder, right? Time to play more. Do you think you're gonna have that problem where, like, now that you're max level, you're like, what do I work for? And stop playing? Or is it just, nah, the game's still fun and you keep playing? Because I had that with Plunderstorm in World of Warcraft, where you got, like, rewards, but at level 40, you'd gotten all of them. And so when I hit level 40, I was just like, there's not really much reason for me to play anymore, and I stopped playing solo. Even though it was really fun. But I did keep playing when people were like, hey, help me rank up and play with me. And it was like, okay. It was kind of fun having people be scared of me. Because I was in, like, the full Plunderstorm attire, right? I was, like, very clearly level 40 and still playing. And people see that and they're like, oh, shit. This guy's just here for fun. Oh, God. Speaking of free-to-play, I got work to do. Take care, fellow nerds. Have fun, Icy Fire. I'll see you in a bit. Don't think I'll be stopping my War Thunder adventures. I barely have one tech tree research. I see, I see. So even though you're max rank, there's still stuff to do. Gotcha. My obsession lately, Blesky, has been WoW. They've got their new expansion. It's really good so far. We said the same thing about Shadowlands 4 years ago. Wow, this expansion is really good so far. And my god, did that go down real fucking fast. But as of right now, it's really good. Just don't leak military information on the War Thunder forums, please. Why not? That's the best part of War Thunder. Lately, it always was. I would not say it always was. The only thing we'll be leaking is, nope, not making that joke. I mean, hopefully it's your dick, right? Anyway, what other stories do I have? I've already gone through a lot of them. Has anybody heard of Annapurna Interactive? Euland, I know. Annapurna Interactive is a game publisher. Oh no, they're speaking in Polish to each other and I can't understand. Send you D-pic, but is small? Do not send me D-pic. I heard about it? I feel like I've been clear with this riddle. I only like to share, I don't like to see. Annapurna Interactive. So basically, and they've made a lot of, I'd say they're like AAA games. But they made Neon White, they made Stray. Apparently, they're having problems with their owner, and their entire staff just resigned. Like, not even just strike, everybody at the company just quit. And so it's like, oh shit, stuff's going down there. Obviously, this has investors pulling out. Speaking femboy. I know, joking. See, I don't know if they're actually talking lewd shit, or if they're like, just saying, haha, this is so funny, Euland can't understand us. It's so funny that he can't understand us. He has no idea what we're saying. Damn, they really pissed them off? They had like 30 games in their catalog, I'll be honest. I feel like I'd maybe heard of most of them, but didn't even know gameplay. Neon White and Stray were the only two that I was like, oh, these I actually know and recognize. You'll never know? I can literally just go back later and translate them if I'm curious enough. What do you mean he'll never know? Control 2 is also under Annapurna? You know, it'd be really funny, Q. There's a bot you can get that translate different languages across each other. So, Minya September. She has this bot for English and Japanese. So if you type something in English, the bot will then repost it in Japanese. If you type something in Japanese, the same bot will repost it in English. And I think that'd be really funny to, like, anything spoken in Polish just gets translated to English here. No worries, Euland. All we're talking about is that Blesky will fill you up. Great. Hell yeah. That sounds like a lot of chat spam. I think she got rid of it. I think she used it when she had, like, 20 to 50 viewers, Cairo. And now that she's up to, like, 300 to 500, I'm pretty sure she got rid of it. Correct? You have so many Polish people. I do. Well, I mean, we all know why, right? Like, we don't really need to address why there's so many Polish people here. Oh my god, cool to see that we moved on to an Argus video. Shut the fuck up, Cairo. God damn it. I am not a femboy. I have a radar for submissive gay boys that want the plus sauce. Oh my god, okay. I don't know why, tell me. Well, it's a femboy stream. We have the femboy tag. And it's, you know, it's Poland. So, you know, 1 + 1 = 2. That's just how it works. It's the natural order of things. ... Makes sense to me. Makes sense, but I hate it. Boyle also hates it. Because he's like, guys, I'm not a femboy. I'm just not like a fucking e-boy that has to be top-heavy, B-rising character with muscles. But I'm not a femboy. Just because you can do math doesn't mean you're correct. Everybody knows it's Slovenia where most femboys come from. I've never heard of that. I've seen a lot of Poland femboy jokes. Does Slovenia actually have a lot of femboys? Okay, that's also true. Huh. Now we gotta get everything translated into Dova Azul. Good lord. Polish are natural submissives and breedable. In Poland, as soon as you turn 24, you're either homeless, drunk and unemployed, or a femboy. But I'm neither. Well, you get drunk though, right, Q? You're like halfway there with one of them. That's just a late bloomer. But you play VR chat. So, like, isn't that just a requirement of VR chat? Is it like you become an alcoholic? Not really, I don't like drinking. I only drink when I'm sad. You just made me think of one of my favorite comics. It's like a short web comic. And a guy's eating pancakes and a guy walks by and goes, "You're eating pancakes for breakfast?" And he's just like, "Well, pancakes make me feel better. So anytime I'm feeling sad and depressed, I just have pancakes to cheer me up." And the guy's like, "Didn't you eat pancakes yesterday?" And then it shows him crying. Good luck, they're rewriting the dictionary. Funny, I'm 2 years younger. I just got a job, I graduated, and I'm looking into getting a car. Top tier because I top people? Nah, you're top tier. Hell yeah. Oh, I got distracted with the holidays. We were talking about Gobstopper Day, right? Drive your Studebaker Day. I have no idea. I know it's a car. Black and white cookie day. What the hell is a black and white cookie? I mean, I guess an Oreo. This just seems so specific. Flip the switch. Coloring day. Sure. Cream-filled donut day. This is a good holiday. I think everybody can agree cream-filled donuts are nice. Now we know which category you fall into. Flip the switch. Iguana Awareness Day. Lace Making Day. Nice. Live Creatively. Sure. Parents' Day Off. I saw that one and I thought of our moms in chat. Our 4 moms. And how none of them get today off. Sober Day. Support Latino Business Day. The Exaltation of the Holy Cross Day. World First Day. All those are like, yeah, they're kind of important. Except for the Holy Cross one. That's, whatever religious holiday. But I can give you a white cookie and a black cookie. Oi. Cream-filled donuts are bottom tier. I think that just says something about you as a femboy. Oh my goodness. Oh, I started my 2-week vacations? Hell yeah. Are you doing anything for the 2-week vacations, or are you just, like, vegging out? Because that's the best vacation to me. Anytime I had, like, days off, it was like, cool. I get to stay home and play video games. And people are like, what are you doing for your time off? And it's like, nothing. But you're wasting it. No. Do tell, because I don't know, I'm drunk. Go on an awareness day, what the fuck? They ate all the peanut plants. Do they actually? Hi, Archangel. Anytime I've seen a box of donuts in the office or any office, the cream-filled ones are always the last to go. I wonder if that's because, like, they're the worst? Or if that's because people just don't want them at the office for one reason or the other. Like, there's something simple about just a simple chocolate donut, right? I just want to lay in bed and play games. True. True. Wait, Bits, why are they doing that? Drunk femboy. Mine is free and has a console with a TV. Hell yeah. I'm not a femboy. I'm a kitsune. I only drink on Fridays or special occasions. You say that like a kitsune cannot be a femboy. Yes, on the farmer they eat everything. At least I can bag them. And let them go? Or native vultures eat? Annie TF slap lick. Yelin put a leash on this femboy. You think I'm gonna put a leash on anybody? I love cream jelly filled donuts. I always avoided cream-filled or jelly-filled donuts because I was like, oh, I don't like this. And now, I feel like I would like them. I always went for the plainest looking donuts possible. Either one that just had, you know, a layer of chocolate on top, or just a, Krispy Kreme glazed donut. I always went for the simple ones. Don't know, I still use the legacy one. The new one is missing a lot. Wait, bits, why are they doing that? About the Skyrim stuff. Kasuni, our shapeshifter. Hey, Archangel. Talking a lot of shit for someone with dry lips. Don't lick them now. Oh, Yulin, I remember when I was in the US. I love the cinnamon Krispy Kreme donut. I don't know if I've ever had it. I do love cinnamon. But anytime I had Krispy Kreme, somebody was just buying the box of 24 donuts. I was like, these are the most basic, simple donuts possible. If I eat a jelly-filled donuts at work, I will eat it in a lewd way. I love maple bacon donuts. See, now you're just getting, like, extravagant, extra. You're not gonna find a lot of those in, like, an office party where they buy 24. My aunt bought a bunch of random ones, and the cinnamon glazed donut was so fucking good. Hell yeah. The donut place next to my work has those. So I do, lol? I see. Anytime I was at work, you know, I worked at a place that had 200 people. If they bought donuts, it was just the most basic-ass Krispy Kreme, box of 24, 10 boxes. Well, probably like 5 boxes. Honestly, I haven't had good donuts since I tried Krispy Kreme. I've been spoiled. I think the Krispy Kreme donuts you had were like a step up in quality, because I don't think of Krispy Kreme in quality. I think in Krispy Kreme and like they have drenched their donuts in so much sugar to hide the quality of the donut. I think I'd rather have like a grocery store donut than Krispy Kreme. I don't like the Krispy Kreme donuts. Krispy Kreme is so ass. Yeah, it's very much like, it feels like low quality that's just gilded. It's just covered in their sugary frosting. I also hate eating Krispy Kreme donuts. You need a fucking napkin. Because if you eat them with your hands, your hands are coated in it. We also have a local place that pretty much always has a line out the door. I took Micaiah there, and they were floored. Hell yeah. Krispy Kreme donuts were so fucking fluffy soft, and they literally dissolved in my mouth. I think you just went to a really good one, Q. I think that was just like, most Krispy Kremes are not top quality, and you just found a good one that has, like, dedicated employees. Hi, Lazy. Thank you for the follow. Now I want to grab 2 old school donuts. Fry some egg, cheese, bacon, and sandwich in between them. I can clean your hand. Oh my goodness. It was in Florida. I don't know if they got some better quality shit. I can tell you right now, Florida is not known for quality. I think you just found some random-ass Krispy Kreme shop that had 1 or 2 or a couple employees that just had a crazy good work ethic. Because I think of Florida and I'm like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way Florida is going to have, like, top-tier shops or, like, Krispy Kreme places compared to the rest of the U.S. We're at 3 miles. Now the racist against your fellow American. Yulin, look. It's not racist if they're animal. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I don't know. Florida, there's some places in the U.S. that, like, are nicer than others, right? Florida, the more north you go in Florida, the more south it is. The more like, ugh, this is a place. If you go to the southern tip, it's really nice in Florida. But the rest of Florida is, you know, it's kind of crazy. The bath salts thing makes sense. Florida man makes sense. Man here's the same. Ohio can be a bit crazy sometimes. Texas, California, I wouldn't say they're bad, but they can be extreme, right? You go to Texas, and you're like, Texans are probably normal. They're probably like, not all, they don't match all the stereotypes. They're probably not crazy. And then you go there, and you see a billboard that says, like, Texans always have the biggest stuff, so try our boots. We got the biggest boots. And it's like, I need it to fit my shoe, not be the biggest boot. What is this? And then you talk to some Texan, and they're like, they literally just have this Texas pride that's like, where are you from? Let me tell you why we're better than where you're from. It's just like, okay, dude, chill. You go to California, and it's like the same thing but reverse, right? It's like, they think they're enlightened. They think they're just elevated intellectually above everyone else because they're so progressive. And everyone else is... California is like, there's California and then there's the South. And you're like, okay, well, what about all the places that are literally not the South? They're like, well, compared to us, California is kind of fucking crazy in that. Like, I can eat Chinese food in only 3 to 4 places. You talking shit? A little bit. Riddle, what's your first language? The only good thing about Florida is Emory. There's a few good things about Florida.
What's up?
Did you know that they put you in Satisfactory?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a little stuffed plush doll in the bed. There's a few good things about
Yeah, where I
Florida.
belong.
Okay.
The meth.
No, the meth is not the good part of Florida.
What the fuck?
The glades are nice. Some of the people are nice. Air is from Finland. What the fuck? Emory, Full Metal, Cookie. There's probably other Floridians that I'm forgetting off the top of my head.
Floridians.
Texas is overcompensating. Riddle, what's your first language? I'm back. Haven't flooded yet. Papiamento, Porto Cairo, por comprende mi Ndiki. Were you talking to Cairo there? Or is that an actual word from your language? Man, I saw a cute as fuck girl in Walmart. I want to tell her she was cute, but I was too big of a pussy. You know what you need to just get in your head? Compliment somebody, and just don't even look at them as you walk past them. Because you're never going to see them again, right? And if they stop you, hey, great. But, like, you can just walk by someone and be like, whoa, you look great. And then just keep walking by. And, like, at worst, they're like, whoa, that was weird. I'm weirded out by that. But, like, you know, they're probably going to be like, oh my god, some random person complimented me. I like it when people compliment me, right? So, do it to others. What I like from Florida is, I can go to the backyard and have a full stew. Huh. Oh boy. Pew getting attached again. Oh no. That was like 3 years ago, and you still think about it true, like the next day after I went to that Walmart. Gah. I wanted to go again. Man, I don't get compliments. That's not true. Because I know you get them on your stream. And you're gonna start getting them from me. What was I gonna say? I literally just forgot. Shit. They have iguana, wild cow, invasive thick fish, swamp cabbage, etc., etc. Boss showed me a video recently And it was a guy in Florida who was just like picking up pythons. Apparently there's this python species that's an invasive species in Florida. And so this guy just goes around picking them up. And I imagine he's killing them. But he's just like, oh, here's a 6-footer, and he grabs it. Here's a 5-footer. Here's a little baby, yoink, and he just goes around picking up these pythons. At each one, he's like, tell me where the 20-footer is. Oh, and yes, we eat iguana. You can't do that, it's Iguana Awareness Day. I did pew-pew a gun in Florida, though. How was that? Oh, that guy, I know that guy. That guy is like, you know, very clearly a conservationist. But just one of those fucking silly goofball ones. The caliber was so small I thought I was shooting peas? Did you have fun? I haven't shot a gun in like... Oh God, how old would I have been? I'd have been like 14, 15 years old. So almost 20 years. My uncle has some old as fuck guns. He has an SKS, but didn't let me shoot it.
Like an actual SKS? Or like a Chinese SKS? This is a big difference.
Don't even know what an SKS is. Hi, Media.
It's like,
Hi,
the
Jan.
Soviet semi-automatic rifle in World War II. Actual SKS? Okay, good on him for not letting you shoot it. Jesus Christ, things are like a darn dozen now.
Is there an option for Polish sausage? Oh, I missed this line. I will shove
you
a
wanna get
white deer
Polish
soap
steak.
bar in your throat. Huh. Does it have to be a soap bar? For
mean, it's
you, I
tougher,
can whip
isn't
out
it?
the whole steak. Media heart. I wanted to pew-pew it. Wildlife manager in Florida is trash. Let's stop invasive snakes. Let's spray herbicide on all the other water plants. Fucking 5D0 chess move. Yeah. Sounds like .22. Shocky heart. What am I doing today? I'm gonna nap.
What are you doing today?
I'm gonna fucking nap, I tell you what.
Okay,
I've got
Angel.
my raid later tonight. Saturdays are weird. I set them aside for Code Geass, but Safi's computer is dead, so we can't watch Code Geass.
Cookies.
I've also set them aside for Gauntlet with Cairo, but we can't do that this Saturday or next Saturday. So I have this feeling of I have a lot of plans on Saturday. I have a lot of stuff to do Saturday. But in the actuality, I don't. I guess I could do the last Final Fantasy video. Which, oh god.
Thing is materializing.
What are you talking about?
What? I was telling you that nothing is materializing in your plans. What was that?
Oh, in my
What's the
plans.
word?
I saw you staring to the right and you're like, nothing is materializing. And I'm like, is he just thinking out loud? What is happening?
Mm.
I see.
Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I do that like alone in a public place.
Oh no!
And it's like really weird. And I'm like, ah shit. I turned the corner at Walmart and I'm like, ah shit. This person overheard me. Like,
I mean, have you ever said anything overly embarrassing while thinking out loud like that? Or is it like, oh, I almost forgot. I'm out of peanut butter. I need to make sure to get that. Because, we
No,
went through it recently.
I would like go through like steps on how to get a thing. Or like how to achieve something
I Logitech.
in my head. But like when I'm alone, I would just say it vocally, and it would be like really fucking weird because I would be like, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3.
Okay. But it's nothing that's like, damn. Look at that maple
Damn.
syrup bottle. It's kind of curvy. I'd fuck that maple syrup bottle. Oh, hi, ma'am. How are you? Ha ha, I gotta go.
I actually don't know because I just forget. I just forget what I'm saying. You...
Hi, Carbonated Lolly. Thank you for the follow. God, that would be so fucking, like, just talking about, like, wanting to fuck the syrup bottle and looking to your left, and there's just a woman looking at you with the most horrified face possible, and you're just like,
Honestly, I would probably like forget I was even talking about the syrup and like wave at the lady.
I want to befriend you, Ree. I'm gonna move to my PC and grab a blanket and be comfy as fuck, and then be less comfy because food delivery. You got food. God damn it! I told you to make nuggies. Why did you ask me, and then do the opposite of what I said? Also, Yulin, will you play Frontier with me and Core when it come out? Which Frontier? I don't know what game that is.
Frontier.
I should do some walkies to burn the entire giant plate of curry rice with nuggies I ate. Yeah? How hot is it for you right now? Also, is that Pixel? It is. It is. Please don't bully Pixel. The printer fumes have backed his brain, Yulin. Oh my goodness. That's a nice name, Keck. Hi, Logan Lost. Look at Grandma's cheeks, damn. Oh, hi. Destiny 2. No, I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to give Destiny 2 another chance. It's just... shooters just aren't my thing. I would turn very quickly and then start distancing myself. A more confident Yuland would fuck with them. So imagine I'm at the grocery store, and I was like, oh damn, look at the curves on that syrup bottle. Yeah, you fucking want it, don't you? I'd fucking destroy you, you dirty little syrup bottle. And then, like, look to my left, and there's a woman that's just horrified, right? And be like, oh damn, look at the curves at this random shopper. And then probably get escorted off the premises, but...
Probably get fucking sued for sexual harassment.
yeah,
What the
probably.
fuck? What the fuck? It's fucked up, Elon.
It was. I know. I very much enjoy that, like, not directly shock humor, but I love the type of humor where it causes a reaction in somebody and you can see, like, their facial expression change. You can see their thought process shift. So, like, Whitest Kids You Know, the reason I like them so much is because they did this very well, and they did it often. One of the jokes they do is, they're talking about headquarters, and their CEO is grilling two of the, like, executives on what they fucking do at this company. Because he's realized they outsource everything. All the people hired under him don't do anything. So he's like, Johnson, what do you do? And the guy's like, oh, I basically, you know, look at YouTube all day unless Jenkins is on my back. You know, he keeps me lasered in like a hawk. And he's like, okay, well, what do you do when Jenkins isn't around making sure you don't look at YouTube? And he goes, I just look at YouTube then. Okay, Jenkins, what do you do when you're not around making sure Johnson isn't looking at YouTube? And the guy's like, I kind of just wander down to the Barnes & Noble and just hang out there for a bit. Read any good books at Barnes & Noble? No, I kind of just sit there and stare at the wall. And then this other guy on the other side of the table, he just goes, excuse me, when I thought we were designing and creating dream catchers, I've been working on these dream catchers for the past 7 years. And he pulls out a portfolio with like 3 dream catchers in it. And the CEO guy, he's just so fucking like, what the fuck did I just hear? That his face just stays blank. And he just swivels in his chair. And he just goes, go on. And like, that's all he can muster. Because it's so out of left field that this guy goes, I thought we made dream catchers here. Hugh, I'm mad at you now. I'm actually mad at you. I'm not actually mad at you. You asked, what should I do, Ewan? Should I get food delivery, or should I make nuggies? Why did you ask me if you were going to do the opposite? What the fuck? I turn very quickly and start distancing myself. Drool. Of course, I join it. The whitest kids you know. Funny about at work. I did tell the grandmas they have nice cheeks. And get back at my hand. They were lovely. Like, oh my, those cinnamon rolls make me hungry. Good Lord, Riddle. Comfy with blanket. Why not in my bed? I brought games and everything. I'm not gay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Q, whoa. It doesn't have to be a gay thing. You can just be in bed with your homie and play games. I used to do that with my buddy. We'd watch all 3 movies of Lord of the Rings, the extended edition. Just like 12 to 13 hours. Just laying in bed, eating food, watching Lord of the Rings. It was fucking awesome. No? I say you're both Q, sure. Could be a friend, though? No friend? And it's not gay if you have socks on. I'm Buddy. I sent you a tweet, you and on Disco. Let's look at this. My most recent wrong chat message. I've been showing up in people's chat, and I've been going, I'm not fucking playing around anymore. Take the socks off. We're dating now. Oops, wrong chat. People have been like, what? Huh? Alright, let's see what Q sent me. Yeah? Yeah? So Q. When I was in my WoW guild, from Burning Crusade to, Burning Crusade to Legion. No, actually Burning Crusade to BFA. I was the baby of the group. I was the young kid going to high school while they all had jobs and families. And so I was always like the youngin' of the group. And then when I switched to VR chat and started playing, I kind of, wasn't playing with my WoW guild anymore. I'm playing with all my new friends on VR chat. I'm 27. Everyone else is 22 or 23. I was suddenly the old fart boomer in the room, and I was like, what the fuck? How did this happen? It was very jarring going from the youngest to the oldest. Then you do it again in the same chat without the second message. I think I've actually done that one scale over like 5 years. Just be in bed, gave them some relaxing touch. Shocky Pat. Oldie old. I'm not
Shocky
old.
Pat.
Well, no, I'm not old. Because the old scale doesn't apply anymore. 30 used to be old. I saw it on an episode of Friends. But now, old is YouTube age brackets. And the next age bracket is 35 to 45. So I'm not there yet. I'm not old. I'm back. Got food. Hell yeah.
It seems like Cope. Copacabana.
Pixel?
What?
I don't know. You said seems like a... Bum, bum, bum,
It's the Copacabana. You don't know about the Copacabana? It's like the... No.
I don't think I do. I just very much caught me off guard with the... That sounds like a... Bum, bum, it's old, but it's okay because he's
Somebody
old and
knows
sexy.
in chat.
Oh god, a second delivery's coming. Holy Yuland old. What the fuck? I'm actually gotta go now, so no more lurk. Bye. Have a good one. I don't know what to do. Thank you for stopping by. What are we at? 3.8 miles? I don't think we make it to 5. I think this video is like just short of 5. Alright. I have one more Final Fantasy video to record. After that, I've got 3 different things to record, right? I could do all of Eastern Kingdoms. I could do the War Within. I should probably do the War Within next, because that one's fresh, right? That's like, everybody's looking up War Within stuff. I'm just not looking forward to recording those zones. There's 4 War Within zones, and they're all fucking massive. Oh god, they're so big. And then we're getting close to wrapping up leveling in Star Wars. Honestly, I could probably do a lot of recording in Star Wars without getting to max level on the Republic character. And the Republic character is so close to max level. I might be able to just get away with it anyway.
Everyone at Discord.
Huh?
Never mind.
Okay.
Just at you. There you go.
I have no idea what you're saying. A found one, Dej. As massive? That what she would say in my fantasy? You know what's crazy to me? When people write Copacabana. Huh. I will see that later. When people write
Oh, okay.
fantasies,
Can't believe you.
I'm not gonna click it while live. I don't click on videos.
Damn.
Hewlin
Can't be
complaining
fun.
about something being a
Uh-huh.
size queen. Hewlin complaining about something being big when he's a size queen. Listen. Listen.
Yeah, I know, right?
As I was saying, they're like hentai, or people write the fantasy of like being made fun of for being small. That's one of those things that's like wild how you develop a kink for that. That's one of those that's like, I don't get this. Not that I want to like kink shame anybody for having that, but that's one of those that's just like, how? And I don't understand the logic. Pixel things. No such thing, Riddle. That is a real pixel thing, isn't it, Jan? Yeah, okay, little baby boy. I don't know. I don't really, like, think about... Like, I don't want somebody seeing me and being like, oh my god, wow, you're so huge, you're a monster, it's like my form. Like, I don't want that. But I think if somebody was like, oh my god,
Maybe
it's...
you should.
Why? I think if somebody was like...
I don't know.
Yeah? If somebody's like, oh my god, you're so small, it's so cute, I'd be like, I don't like this. Nah.
Why not?
I don't know.
You literally are, though.
Nuh-uh.
Like 5'7".
I'm not talking about me,
Yeah.
I'm talking about my dick.
Oh. Is that part of you?
I mean, yes, but there's a pretty big distinction.
What's that one song? You know? Love. Look, I don't know.
Holy shit, I love you, Pixel. Are you good today? What's that
What?
one song?
I just had coffee. okay?
I don't know. I can't say I'm familiar with it, Pixel.
Why the fuck aren't you? God damn. This is.
Oh my god, Yuli, it's so big, but Yuli is small and cute. Look, it might be cute. I don't think it's small. I think it's average.
What the fuck?
This is average, guys. Boy, Pixel. Oh, hi, air.
You're average.
What the fuck? Girls like them big.
Just
Same
kidding,
girl. Can only fit 1/5 of it, and dude sitting on the edge of getting it break. Muted. Elon has an average. Need to see proof to believe. I do always like seeing videos of girls who are like very clearly lewd and flirtatious content creators. And then they're like, I need the biggest guys, you know, it's gotta be 12 inches. And so he's like, you don't know how big 12 inches is, do you? And they get like a tape measure and they see how big 12 inches is and they're like, wait, what? That's 12 inches? I can't take that. That would kill me. And it's like, yeah, that's what you've been telling people you need. No one has an average. Need to see proof to believe. I don't know, I haven't seen it to judge its size, lol. You two have been around long enough to know. You can see that if you want.
Memes have severely
Altered people's perspective.
a mimetic detriment.
Yeah. I got 9 inches of meat free, babe. Alrighty, leaves. Yeah, you know this average just like Lele.
Memes, Jack.
Is Lele average? She's kind of small. She'll say she's average by, like, whatever demographic she can use that, like, proves her point the most. Right? She'll be like, 5'2" is average height for women born on the southern border of the US on Tuesdays. Okay? So I'm average, I'm not small. I'd rather not. Bits, it might be time to use that gun. 4 bits. No, I'll just close stream till later tomorrow. Fair enough, Bits. I wouldn't complain if that's the next TM you sent me. Good lord. Good lord. I really didn't have any news stories from yesterday.
What the fuck?
There was the Annapurna Interactive, the staff resignation, the British woman with the word Trump tattooed on her forehead, Twitch waiting rooms, the guy that pulls himself over, and the Jane's Addiction concert with Perry Farrell. That was all I had for news yesterday. Other than that, it was a slow day. Which, I mean, on a grand scale is nice, because no news is good news. Especially fucking lately. Yeah, Elon, that's a joke. You are of the average as light. I mean, yes. Wait, Elon. Did you watch any of the debate? I have seen a lot of clips on Reddit of the debate. I didn't want to talk about it too much on stream, because politics is a very polarizing thing. But I have seen a lot of clips of it, Matthews. Holy shit. So you saying I can step on her by accident? Annapurna 2. Good lord, motherfucker, you said I've been here long enough to see? Then act surprised when I say I wouldn't mind this guy SMH? Uh-huh. No news, no content. Was there any brain rot in the debate? There was nothing but brain rot. Just ask for it via Discord DM, Eric, you'll get it. Also, hi, Matt. Holy fuck, the debate was fucking hilarious. Ison. Ewan for femboy president. Uh-huh. Yeah. I watched food videos with Corey yesterday. Sen, I've realized when we watch food videos, I don't remember any of the food videos. I remember there was one about that really thick, it wasn't a pancake, it kind of looked like an omelet, and Corey was like, oh my god, I want that so bad. How is she eating that much? And I was like, sometimes mukbang people just have bottomless stomachs.
Oh, the dumpling.
Yeah, was it a dumpling? Okay. It's a big-ass fucking dumpling.
It was a dumpling.
There was the watermelon carving thing. I'm forgetting what else there was. Okay, now I get comfy, no more deliveries. Politics should be something discussed a lot, sadly. Not enough people can act like adult and accept other viewpoints. Has it worked before, Error? Just need to ask. I brought up powdered egg last night during food vids, and a call I got on after that went over school lunches. Powdered eggs was featured? Huh. Shockrail nod. Core mentioned. Bruh, how can you not remember? Because food videos don't mean anything to me, Riddle. Oh, most of the time I
What
watch
the
a
fuck?
food video and I'm just like, there's an ingredient 2 seconds into it that I would never eat. This particular food video now means nothing to me. Wear core, give core. School lunches video, I mean? Hi, Baldier. Chat, say the line. I want to bite into Yulin's dumpling.
yeah.
What the? No, those are
Yeah,
my
okay.
dumplings.
What the
Yulin...
fuck?
Yulin also has a bottomless stomach. Not for food, though, but for boy milk. Oi, oi, oi. Ah. Oh, I need to spend time with Full today. Full is having his birthday today. And so I need to find time to do something with him. I don't know
It
what
was
he has planned.
yesterday.
No, it's a 24-hour thing.
Oh.
He was... When Core rated him, he was at like 11 hours. I don't want to bite into Yulin's dumpling. Good, Jan, those are my dumplings.
Why not?
I didn't want to share them. It's probably bland. Now listen here, you know why that's the way it is, okay? What the fuck? God damn it. I need a drink.
Having a dumpling, but it's just like Wonder Bread in the middle.
You bite into a dumpling and you're just like, what the? And you look at it and the inside is literally just Wonder Bread, white bread that's just a slice of it that's been crumpled into a ball. And like, you
Yeah.
pull it out and it literally just half unravels.
No, it fully unravels. It's Wonder Bread.
Well, when I say unravels, I mean like it kind of straightens out back to its original shape, but it's been crumpled, so it's like gonna look all pressed and crinkly. Only fold them
Nah,
up.
it's like have you heard of a thing called a memory shape alloy?
Yes.
Kind of like that.
I don't think white bread is ever going to do that, Pixel. If it did, I would be extremely concerned.
I mean, Wonder Bread will.
No, it won't.
Have you seen the stuff they put in the bread?
Yes, but Wonder Bread is not going to memory shape ally reform.
You might as well.
No. Only fold them up. The dumpling is bland because it ain't got anything in it. But I love your dumpling, Air Dumpling. Sounds like sadness. Hi, Game Drive HD. Yulin's dumpling is missing filling still. Oh my goodness. Air, it's in the name Wonder. Did I stutter?
Wonder.
Game Drive HD wave. It's always interesting when you see Gale be like, I don't want to say nice to somebody, but like almost affectionate, because they're like, what makes them special? I want to know what has piqued their interest for Gale.
That's just jealousy.
It is. It literally is.
What the fuck?
The special thing is they haven't done anything wrong yet. What the fuck?
No.
I was about to say, like, what have I done that's wrong? It's like, I don't need Gale to answer that. There'll be a laundry list there.
Question is, what has Zealand done right?
Good question, next question. I really, you know what I really want to talk about? I really want to talk about WoW stuff.
Okay.
But the problem is, what I want to talk about in WoW is like Brewmaster Monk stuff. And literally no one here knows Brewmaster Monk stuff. So I'd literally just be like talking, about a thing that not a single person here would know or care about. I can give you an honest answer though. I feel like that type of question is more appropriate for DMs. It wouldn't bother me And if I asked you, like, hey, did I genuinely do anything wrong by you? And you could give me a real answer. I don't think I'd be like, what the fuck? The thing is, Zealand, I don't fucking remember. Oh, God. But it's just, that's the type of conversation. Even if I was okay with it, even if you were okay with it, I feel like to some degree that's just something that shouldn't be in front of others. I send no DMs for you. Brewmaster monk stuff? Brewmaster. B-R-E-W. So in World of Warcraft, Jan, monk is one of the 13 classes. They have 3 specs. The healing spec, Mistweaver, where they heal with ancient, mystical, sacred mists. Windwalker, which they move as fast as the wind and punch people really hard. And then Brewmaster, which is basically like the drunken monk. I don't want to say like stereotype, aesthetic, theming. No brooms? No brooms. It is all brews. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm just holding a grudge over something. Brewmaster Monk, so a folklore-believing moonshine distiller. Brewskis? It's really funny, because while I like Brewmaster Monks, I don't like the aesthetic of it at all. I don't want to be the fucking drunkard that's just like, I get strong by drinking. That's weird to me. I think all of the other tanks are way cooler. But when it comes to the actual play style, I really like Monk. Now, I did learn recently that tanks have all changed drastically since Legion. In Legion, they had a very strong focus on active mitigation. Which was basically, you cannot be fully defensive at all times. You need to be defensive actively at the right times. And so if you were just tanking the whole time, you had to do it in cycles. So, of the 6 tanks, each of them had a cycle. Warriors, they have 2 moves. Shield block and ignore pain. Well, they have many moves, but these are their 2 active mitigation moves. Shield block was on a 16-second cooldown and increased their block chance for 8 seconds. When you have shield block up, you take way reduced damage on a warrior. But then you'd have 8 seconds of no shield block, and it was very noticeable that, hey, you're getting hit way harder. Your shield block isn't up. And so what they would do is, they would then use Ignore Pain, which gives them a shield that absorbs 50% of the damage they take. So what it was is, for 8 seconds, you have shield block up, and then for 8 seconds, you spend rage to do Ignore Pain. And you would go between those 2 cycles. A very simple rotation. Basically just build rage so that you can spend it in your Ignore Pain phase. Your shield block phase is, you don't have to think about building rage for that. It's just press the button. Ignore Pain was, you need to like have rage built up to get to your next shield block. It was very similar for paladins, though a bit more sketchy. They had Holy Shield, which did the exact same thing as shield block. It increases your block chance, reduces the damage you take by a shit ton. After 8 seconds, though, you have to go 8 seconds without Holy Shield. But they didn't have something like shield block to get, or Ignore Pain to give themselves a shield. What they had was Flash of Light, which they would buff up and be instant cast every like 10 seconds. Well, they would just take a lot of damage. They would just get low, and then Flash of Light themselves instantly, and this would like full heal them. So for paladins, they would actually get hit like trucks, get low, full heal themselves, and then go into Holy Shield and have like 8 seconds of taking very little damage. Healers fucking hated paladins back then. Is that the one that throws alcohol? Yes. The only thing wrong with that is, the only thing that is not your fault is having that nice dumpy that have me waiting for more. Wait, isn't that my fault because I worked for it? That's why I can't say it out loud here since can't remember. That's just being finished. Brewmaster monks are wannabe dwarves. Death Knights back then, their cycle was they put up Bone Shield with Morrowind. And this is something they keep up all the time. Reduces damage they take by 15%. Then they build Runic Power. And they have a move called Death Strike that heals them for a percentage of all the damage they took in the last 5 seconds. So for Death Knights, they just get hit harder than, or less hard than everyone else, but they never have, like, a cycle of they get hit for nothing. And they're just constantly healing themselves based on the damage they took. That was what I played in Legion. And I just buffed the shit out of the Bone Shield. So it was like, I was getting to a point where I was almost... My just standard base damage reduction was almost good as people in their damage reduction cycle. Monks have a weird mechanic called Stagger. A portion of the damage they take is staggered and turns into a dot on them. But they don't take all of it right away. What speed are we going? Okay, 2.5. They had Iron Brew and Purifying Brew. Iron Brew increased the amount of damage staggered by like 50%, and by base they would stagger like 20 or 25. So they would take way reduced damage and then make themselves have a dot. And then when Iron Brew ran out, and you had this massive dot on you, you would Purifying Brew and get rid of a shit ton of that stagger. So for monks, a lot of it was use 2 brews in combination with each other to build up stagger and then cleanse it. Monks were often called like the 5-head tank because there was a lot of like things that go wrong and you have to really read the damage coming in to know when to stagger and when to delay it. Demon Hunter was the same as Paladin, where you would turn on Demon Spikes, increase your armor, take way reduced damage, and then you would attack a lot to build up Shadow Orbs, or like Soul Orbs. And then you would use moves like Cleave or Soul Burst to collect those Soul Orbs to heal yourself. The Soul Orbs would heal you. So it was go 8 seconds with super armor, take no damage. When that runs out, you start getting hit hard. Heal yourself at the end of that, and then put your spikes back up after you've healed yourself. And then Druid was kind of the same. You attack, you build rage, you put up Iron Fur, which doubles your armor. But it had no cooldown. So with enough haste, the Druid could just have Iron Fur up permanently. I don't really know what they did. They kind of were not a cycle tank. They just had Iron Fur up all the time. So they were the most outside of the idea of cycles. That's just not how it works for any of the tanks anymore. I was on my Paladin yesterday because I offered to help somebody do dungeons to help level them. But I'm Alliance and he was Horde, so we can't queue together. And it was like, oh, oops. So I was like, I should have a Horde tank ready, just in case somebody's in this position to help them level. And I got on my Paladin, and Holy Shield is just use 3 Holy Power now. It has nothing to do with a cooldown. It just increases your armor for like 4 seconds, and then damage reduction for 4 seconds after. So it's 8 seconds of damage reduction. You want to just build as much Holy Power as you can, and then use that every 8 seconds, which is like, oh, that's very different. And now I'm wondering if every tank is like that. I'm wondering if, like, Warrior still has that long cooldown on Shield Blocker, if it's something they can keep up near infinitely. I'm wondering if Demon Hunter is like that. Because those were the 3, like, main cycle tanks. Warrior, Paladin, and Demon Hunter. All the others were, like, kind of weird in some way. Aesthetically, between the 6 tanks... I think I like Brewmaster the least. And then Druid. Druid is just a fucking bear. I hate that they ruined transmogs with it. You can be a werebear, which is kind of cool, but I don't know. Druid being a bear is like cool some days, and then on other days I'm like, I fucking hate this. I think Paladin is cool. I think Warrior is cool. Demon Hunter's pretty cool. Warrior, Paladin, Death Knight, Demon Hunter. Those are the 4 cool ones. None of them really stand out as like the coolest to me though. I gotta catch up on chat. Is that the one that throws alcohol? Yes. That's just being finished. Brewmaster monks are wannabe dwarves. What if you're a brewmaster dwarf? Divine Shield Riddle. I have an IRL pick of it. I'm fairly confident Riddle has seen those. Oh, cool. A friend was playing that one yesterday. Hi, Arch. DM. You can ask them for Riddle, since the pick I have isn't that recent. Yulin just bear the new druid. You're be hungry. Last time I checked, Prot Warrior can keep up both shield block and ignore pain. Bear's easy mode. Yeah, so like, I was looking at Prot Warrior, and that's why I thought all the tanks were the same. Maybe it's just maybe it's just Paladin that's a lot different. And admittedly, they kind of did need to change. I know healers fucking hated Paladin tanks in Legion because they would get so low and then just heal themselves up to full. Paladins would let themselves get to like 10 to 20% health and then just full heal themselves and put up shield block or holy shield. And for healers, that was a fucking nightmare. It was like, oh god, he's dying. I don't know what to 3D print next. What would be a good 3D print? I feel like having a 3D printer is like, I am obligated to use this. I'm wasting time if I'm not printing something. Gun. Assault gun that uses CO2, a sculpture of UU. Still silly that the first DM that Yulin sent me was the booty pick. Technically, you did ask for it, right? You did say, like, I wouldn't mind seeing this. And I was like, okay. Yuge can hear you now. Yuki. If I have a 3D print, I will print a weapon. Didn't ask for it, and that's how the DM started? Okay. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just sending it out to people. There was one person, Gale, that a lot of people asked for it in a Discord. And so I sent it to them. And then I realized one of the people I sent it to didn't actually ask for it. They were just talking in that general channel of the Discord at the same time. And so I went, oh, fuck, I just sent a butt pic to someone that didn't ask for it. And I went to the DMs. And they hadn't said anything. And so I deleted the picture. I deleted the picture and I was like, yeah, I realized you didn't say you wanted to see the butt pic. So I deleted it. If you want to, you can. Really sorry about that. And they were like, yeah, no, I didn't see it because I hadn't gotten home yet. I'm good. And I was like, well, thank goodness you didn't see it then. Last message was Baldur's Gate 3 related thing. Hell yeah. Okay, so during D&D today, a friend of mine did the math so wrong that he somehow got 7.5 trillion damage on a level 3 character, and the DM allowed it? Why did the DM allow it? Yuki miscalculated. That just sounds like a normal paladin swing. Still waiting for Yulin to finish set up the new phone. That easy, cough cough. I wouldn't mind seeing pics of everybody. I don't count Twitch chat banter error. I very specifically want consent in DMs. I do not care how many times you say it here. Good question. I don't know. No, it was a catapult with a platinum coin. We're at 5 miles, by the way. We were at 4.7 at the end of Suramar. Player uses throw for bamboozling the DMs. Rolls a 20. You can do it, Freya. I believe in you. I know it's hard on mobile, but I have faith. You almost had it. 5 already? Yep, 5 already. But we're gonna go to like 7 because we got fucking Frostfire Ridge at 4.8 miles. She did it! Wait, is that a Fueya? It is a Fueya. At least it wasn't the silly one, Yuki. Also known as the Peasant Rail Cannon. No Sappy makes me sad. Go buy them a computer. I copy and pasted the same message to DMs. You happy? Maybe. Literally a level 2 spell slot was used to one-shot a boss fight. He did it ultra kill style. Hell yeah. I played like real D&D. Like character sheet, card, biography. I played it once. I played a one-shot campaign with an ex who was trying to get a lot of our WoW guild into it. And I've told this story before. It was a pretty well set up one-shot. We went into a dungeon of goblins. There was a trapdoor rug that was very obviously a trapdoor. The barbarian charged into it, fell, kept trying to attack the group of rats while prone and missing. We cleared it out, nobody died. It was all fun, everyone had a blast. It was like 4 or 5 hours. And at the end of it, I think I played Warlock. At the end of it, my ex was like, so, Yeland, you ready to play D&D with a real campaign this time? And I was like, I'm never playing D&D again. And he was like, what? I was like, look, dude, I know myself. That was fun. I don't like committing to things like that. I'd have a lot of fun the first time. I'd have less fun the second time. I'd be, you know, satisfied to be hanging out with everybody the third time. And the fourth time, I would be 20 minutes into it, and I'd look at a clock and be like, how long do I have to be here? My excitement with roleplay situations like that just dies so fast that I just don't commit to them. That's also just a paladin using smite and critting. Yeah, flip coin, shoot at coin, ricochet, and kill everyone. Dylan gave away my cat to teach me a lesson. I did not give away the cat. I don't have any fucking say over that cat. What the fuck is real D&D? Well, so when I say real D&D, I mean like not a one-shot. They meant like a full campaign. They meant like, hey, let's have more in-depth characters. Let's have like a storyline, meet back up every week. Have an overarching story. More so than just, you're at the goblin dungeon. Like, we didn't have any stuff in town. We didn't have any like characters meeting each other. We literally just did the combat of a goblin dungeon. In-person D&D, I think Elon means. It was never going to be in-person. It would have been, like, over PC. But the one shot we did was literally just, we're a party, we're at the goblin dungeon. Kill the goblins. Hi, Kumi. I should do some tower climbing again? Euland is such a party killer. Okay, Euland. Will you come to my D&D session if I give you butter pasta and you can sleep on the session? No. Hey, Elon, how about we play D&D, but I give you a rulebook with 120 pages about not safe for work stuff? No. What? That doesn't make me want to play D&D at all. I just don't personally have fun immersing myself in D&D or any roleplay. This is good and comfy? Hell yeah. Akumi tired. 5.3 miles. God, why do we have to get fucking Suramar to start with? It can always devolve in DNF. Then don't immerse yourself in just one-shot bosses. You hate RP also? I literally didn't say I hate RP. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Neat, we can skip straight to Plapping. I don't hate RP. I don't know. I don't have fun over a long time with it. And it feels like I don't want to do one-shots because it feels like, I don't know. I look at long-form RP and I'm like, that's cool. But then when I do long form RP, I'm like, I want to do other things. We should just do a D&D on Discord? Also, I don't remember. Did Eland ever beat Baldur's Gate 3? I have beat Baldur's Gate 3 twice. I beat it with the Lost One. This was on easy mode, where we rushed the game. We didn't do any side quests. And Lost One doesn't like that we play this way. But I needed to play this way, Gale. Because if I do all the side quests, then I keep re-rolling, and I never get done. And with Divinity 2, I had 400 hours into the game, and I had not seen Act 3. So Lost One and I did it on easy mode, just rushing down the story. We had like a 50-hour run. And then I beat it with Core, Spritel, and Senril. And that one was really fun. Well, there's a mod launcher in game now, Ewan. Time to play modded as goblins. Oh, that's fun. Damn, not one, but 2 times. Baldur's Gate 3 didn't do more than first act. Act 1 is like the great setup. Act 1 is incredible. You can even play as Kuo-toa. Oh, God. Act 2... Honestly, Act 1 feels like Act 1, 2, and 3. The actual Act 2... This is good. It's probably the smallest act, but it's good. And then Act 3 is the fucking crazy one. It's not as much like area as Act 1, but it is so fucking dense. I've never seen a game like this have NPCs like that. Act 3 of Baldur's Gate is fucking insane. Elend, scientists found that a chemical called tartrazine that can turn living tissue transparent. Tartrazine is most commonly found in Doritos. And none of this message is a lie. Kuo-toa is the fish people in the Underdark? Yes. They're the, we gotta sacrifice to our god. That one was massive. I played through it many times because early access, the release version was bigger and some stuff changed. Mobile VR chat is not terrible, but it's a mobile VR chat, so yeah. Yeah. You know what's the craziest playthrough I saw, Gale? I'm pretty sure I've talked about it with you, but Fusion TSK. We raided him when he was doing Act 1 of Baldur's Gate. And this dude, I mean, his logic checks out. He went to the Druid Grove, he went to the Dream Grove, and they were like, we need to go save our leader from the goblins. If we don't have him by the time we finish casting the ritual, we're casting the ritual. And so he's like, okay. So he just walks to the goblin camp. He's level 2. Talks his way accidentally through almost every goblin fight, gets inside, and just starts getting in fights and gets destroyed at level 2. And it's just like, how the fuck did he do this? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? And you ask him, like, why did you rush that? You're in a level 4 area, and all of your party members are level 2. And he's like, did they not tell me to go to the goblin camp? Did they not give me a sense of urgency? Because they are casting the spell? And it's like, I mean, I guess so. Then that's what I did. It's like, bro, it's a video game. Wait, so you're telling me I'll become a black jelly? I mean, when you tack on and none of this message is a lie, I don't know. You know, I don't think you understand what I just said. Tartrazine was tested on living mice. Was able to turn the affected areas literally transparent, actually see-through. This could have massive implications for surgery? Yeah, but then you said, and none of this message is a lie, and I'm like, wait, hang on. Is this jokey? If that's actually turning flesh transparent, am I a bad person? You went straight to surgery? I went straight to, like, weird kinks and fetishes of, like, seeing the insides of somebody when you fuck them. Oh, God. I was like, huh. You could, like... The first thing I thought of was, Sally from Venture Bros, who turns her skin invisible. Oh, God. I just see, like, porn stars doing that, and that being their niche is, like, The translucent skin thing. Not everyone would be into it, but I think they'd have a market. You go blindly, that's very easy to do. I feel like that's crazy, though. I feel like you should get to Blighttown and at least stop there and clear that out. I like Dorito. We kind of did that too during Act 3. But our game was starting to fall apart to bugs. No, we full cleared Act 3. We did like 80% of Act 3. We missed some things, but we got most of it. None of it was a lie. Oh god. No, that's 100% real. A chemical in Doritos can turn living tissue transparent. Also, yes, that sounds hot as fuck. Exactly. Also, that's why slime girls are a thing. Exactly. Blighttown is vacation area. Transparent ass cheeks? Now that's cool. You can just walk around that town. Hi, Sentinel. And talking rushing a few bits because we thought a party member was going to die if we take too long? Yes, we did rush that. I'm ready to be done walking. I'm done with Frostfire Ridge. Why did we get this one after Surmar? I just want to lay down and cuddle with people. Damn it. I think there's only like 2 to 3 timer things outside battle. I know. I think his name is Nair. The guy in the Underdark. One of the Acolyte dudes. That guy has like, he will die if you long rest, and you will fuck that part of story up. I know the Dream Grove, despite having a timer, doesn't actually do anything. I remember seeing a list of like things that actually progressed outside of battle. It was like 19 things, but the vast majority of them were really small. Yeah, Nair is a timer. Waiting for this headache to go away? Then will. I kiss headache better. No headache allowed. Newspaper quest is a timer? I think the game warns you if you were long resting with a timer. I know I warned us in the Underdark place with Nair. I know with Nair I was like, we have to go. And that got us in trouble. Because I think we had to redo that fight once. If it does Sentinel, it wasn't there when I played. I want to say it actually doesn't now I think about it. I think you long rest and then you just show up and stuff has changed. You're like, oh. Kiss these nuts better? What's wrong with them? I know. Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those games that, like, I think about and I'm like, oh god, I want to play that. I want to do this build, but maybe I could do that build. This build sounds really fun. Oh, and this mod sounds great. And then I'm like, wait, but committing to a 3 to 6 month weekly run does not sound great. That's like a 200, 300 hour commitment. Never mind. I last played in Update 6? I don't even remember when Sentinel and I played. It was like Update 1, maybe? I think it happened while we were playing. I know we were playing right when the chest that turns items into like forks and spoons, it would also change their weight. And they changed that so that it wouldn't change their weight at all. Because people were using that to like mass transport a shit ton of heavy things. Back in February? Oh god, that was so long ago. Oh yeah, that chest was great. I know. I got it and I was like, guys, it does the thing, and then it stopped doing the thing and we're like, man. We're also running over the average time for Planet Crafter. Not unusual for me though. Well, we did the wrong order for Planet Crafter. We accidentally just forgot oxygen We're at the amphibian stage and skipped fish and phytoplankton. Oops! Though could bug your items out if you entered another act where it made all the items inside common rarity. Oh no. I'm putting in all efforts into O2 on next session. Same. I'm probably... maybe not. If you're doing it, I was gonna say, you know, I'm just gonna build, the one things. The trees. If we could get another oxygen fuse, that would be huge. Another oxygen fuse that we could put on those tier 3 tree spreaders would give us a lot of extra production. If you took the item out, it stayed as common rarity, and since it changed the rarity, it just plummeted their value to the ground. I see. Probably have enough to buy one? Okay. Oh god, 5.8. I shouldn't look. I know I shouldn't look, but I'm going to. It's an hour and 20 minutes. We have another hour of walking? Oh. I didn't think this video was that long. I think I might be doing a project with my dad this weekend. 10 mile, here we go. No, it's not gonna be 10. I think it's gonna be like 7.5 though. It might even be 8 miles. I think we're going 8 miles. Ugh. Yeah, dad time. So I have a double barn door for a door to my bedroom. It's literally like one of those doors that like splits and like slides both ways. But it's I don't want to say unpolished. It doesn't have like a finishing. What's the word? What's the word when wood is like really bright and then you put a layer on it? Varnish? It might be varnish. I feel like there's another word though. Staining? It's not stained. That's it. The door is not stained. And my dad wants to stain that. We talked about it like a week or two ago, and I've just been like, hey, when he's ready, he'll tell me, right? I feel like he might have forgot, though. I think at some point, though, he wants me to do a stream, we take them off and stain them, wait for them to dry, and then put them back on before I go to bed that day. I know. Talking about Baldur's Gate 3 is making me think about all the games that I want to play like every 1 to 2 years. Core Keeper is one of them. I played that one a year ago with Aiko. With Koyo. We were thinking about playing that one again, and then the 1.0 release just ended fishing. It's probably getting due time for a Terraria run. I don't know who I'll do that one with. I feel like I really want to take Core through Calamity. Modded Terraria? Core has never seen Calamity. Core has only beat Terraria once. Hi. And it was a completely vanilla run. I don't really have an urge to play Divinity 2 anytime soon. It's really just Terraria and Core Keeper? I feel like I'm forgetting a game or two. I feel like there has to be something.
Satisfactory? Unless you're talking about core stuff.
Not specifically core stuff, just something that's like, I haven't played this game in a while and I want to. Satisfactory, I think I'm going to play it solo. Playing it with you and Logitech sounded really fun, but I feel like I should play it the way I was playing Stardew and just, you know, a little bit each day.
Actually, then that means, okay, I'll get started too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, actually, Everspace 2 has my attention at the moment.
I want to see Yulin do handyman works. Go ahead.
And getting started, well, it's now started up a VR chat map project too.
Mm-hmm. Another one or the same one?
I'm making the Halloween world
Oh.
and Avatar.
Do you think you'll have it done in time?
If I try to aim for MPV, then yeah, probably.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to submit it to the official thing, but otherwise, will I have it done before Halloween? Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to release it like a few weeks before, while everyone's in the mood for it, because bring out your Pedorus the day after Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see Yulin do handyman work, and then give him a hug from the back, and kiss his neck and say, "Want something to drink, honey?" And I will say, "Yes, cold glass of milk, please, thank you." I'm happy to inform you all I got to do was verify my files. I'm having so much fun waiting for these files. Which game did you break this time, I see? Oh no. Padoru. Mods! Crush Q's balls. I didn't have to. Game still broken? You hate to see it. I feel like I have to be forgetting something. Let's see. If I look at my desktop, can I minimize this? I can. There's Terraria, there's Core Keeper.
Also, fuck Unity Terrain. I'm not going to use that.
Wait, what?
So, I don't know if there are any game developers or world makers in the chat, but yeah, I was considering using Unity Terrain for the world I'm working on, but I realized just how inappropriate it is to use that, especially with how many cliffs it's going to have. And I'm not entirely sure how to size things properly and how to make like a cliffside with using meshes. It all at the same time in Unity.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna model it out in Blender and import it.
Did Sen say fuck you? They did. They did.
No, I said fuck Unity Terrain.
Yeah, well, okay.
I'm not gonna use that. Well, you can't model it in Unity unless you're using primitives, but I don't know who the heck's gonna do that, other than making the gingerbread houses that every tutorial tells you to do.
Yeah. Best way to model some elsewhere. Unless you want to purchase some assets for terrain generation, I said elsewhere. First Descendants, flick cue balls on
and
Go ahead.
one of the first things I did see is a height map, and that could be useful, but the way I made things, it doesn't call for terrain. I could see that being useful if I'm like making a forest eventually, or just plopping down some land to put assets on top of, but it's just not useful for what I want to do. What I'm saying.
I have to look at their tutorial prompts and reset my settings every single time. What the fuck? Do it again. Yulin walking through cold without a scarf? You'll catch a cold, mister. I guess you're right. Put the scarf on. Technically, it's frost fire.
Oh, since we're in snow.
There's a lot of fire in this area, so maybe it's not that cold, right? Only in bed if Yulin taught me.
I get thermal shock with that.
True. I looked through my Steam list real quick. I have yet to play Enshrouded. I have yet to play Valheim. I also have yet to play Conan. Those three games are like I wouldn't mind a playthrough of those. I also just don't know when I'll start them. Put the banana suit. I was watching Zaki a little bit yesterday. Zaki VR. I was like laying down from an app, saw they'd started stream. Opened their stream up. They had a banana suit on with the banana suit tips being stretchable. And the one between their legs, they had stretched to be like 10 feet long, so it, haha, 10-foot dick. And he was just dry humping. He was just making it flop up and down. And I was just like, nice. Anyway, I'm falling asleep. I played Conan Valheim, though I haven't for a while. I got Enshrouded to play with people. And then, like, I only saw Sis and Casey play it. Foss tried it, but, like, he was complaining about it the whole time. I got Valheim when that was on a super sale, but that was way after, like, the Valheim craze. And so, like, I haven't played it with people yet. Don't have Enshrouded? I picked up Conan because I heard it had magic. I picked up Conan because everybody was playing it a while ago. Boss, Soul, Addy, Benny. I think Gale might have been there. I don't remember. I saw a bunch of that group playing it, and so I got it when it was on, like, sale for $3 or $5. I honestly have no idea if I'll play it. All three of those are, like... I really want to play Enshrouded. That's the one I want to play the most of those three, but...
Oh. Right. I'm looking at my list of multiplayer co-op games, and oh yeah, Abiotic Factor is something I really want to play with people. Well, I gotten like to the end of chapter 1, and it's like, this is cool, but this would be so much better if I had other scientists to dig around with.
Yeah. Valheim also has magic. I was there, I joined the group late, ended up being the furthest in the end. V Rising is one of these games that I really, really love. However, I played that one recently, so I don't have like a desire to play it anytime soon. Picked up Enshrouded, played Trickster Mage, the leveling, however, oh no. Then Foss stole my house and lived there too. Hit my toe, but thanks God, today is rest day. No 20 push-up and planking. God, I regret looking at how much there was to walk so much. Once I saw that we had an hour to go, I was like, no. No. My water bottle is getting light. There was no asking or anything. He just decided to live there too. That's messed up. You can't do that. I'd have kicked him out. I'd have been like, boss, get the fuck out of my house. I was kicking people out of my Minecraft house. When we had the Minecraft server, a lot of people kept putting their shit in my house. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And they were like, what? But don't we share a house? I was like, no. Go make your own house. This is mine. Boss do look like someone that can live in someone else's house and act like he knows nobody. I just accepted it because he gave a worthy offering. Hell yeah. Oh my god, guys. I'm tired and I'm sweaty. I stayed up a little bit later than I should have yesterday. God, this is funny. When I finished VR chat stuff with Cora, I got on WoW. And I was like, alright, Lofam, if you still have time, I still have time. And he was like, yeah. And so we did the LFR. We had a longer queue with a tank queue than I thought we would. We were in queue for like 15 minutes. I think healers are like the needed thing to play, because I don't think a lot of people are having fun with healer right now. We go into the raid. It's the first 3 bosses. The first boss was super easy and, like, tuned down. But a few people died because he has a mechanic where he selects a target and he hits them for, like, 20 million damage. Which the average person is, like, 5 million health. And so this will kill them. But the damage is spread across everybody that groups up with them. So you have, like, 10 people group up with them, and then, you know, all of them take, like, 2 million damage. But everybody that gets hit, they get a web connecting them to the boss, and he pulls on them. You do a little tug-of-war. And if you reach the boss, he eats you. In normal, this is a one-hit KO. It's just auto-death. In LFR, this hits you for like 4 million and brings you down to like 10% health. But a lot of people that were like lower geared were getting one shot by it. And some people, they were getting bit and they're like, ow, that really hurt. Hope that doesn't happen again. Stand there and get pulled in and bit a second time. So we had like 5-6 deaths on that one. The second boss, oh my god. We wiped like 4 times on the second boss. Because you're supposed to split your group into 2 groups. And then the boss will do a cone on the tank that sends them and anybody hit by this cone attack into the Shadow Realm. And in the Shadow Realm, you kill a bunch of ads. If you don't kill these ads, it'll be a wipe. And like nobody was going down with the tanks. The other tank and I were like switching off perfectly. But everybody else was like just not going down. They would either like go down all in the first one and then none of them would go down in the second one. Any food holidays? There were a few. Let's see. Eat a Hoagie Day. Gobstopper Day. Black and White Cookie Day. Cream-Filled Donut Day. Those were the food holidays.
Black and white cookie sounds like an Oreo, but that's trademarked.
I feel like, yeah, like I think of Oreos right away, but I'm almost thinking like a black and white chocolate chip cookie. And I'm like, is that a specific thing? The third boss is fucking brain dead easy. The third boss, there's a tank swap, and other than that, he charges it for people, creates a puddle, then he does a slash it for people, you line up the slash with the puddle. Easy peasy. People make houses, I make boxes. We are not the same. Her flower? What do you mean her flower? I was one of the only ones that had ability to tame creatures, so they offered a big creature to tame? People make houses, I make holes. We are not the same, more accurate. Yesterday I tried to sleep around 3 a.m. Could not fall asleep till 6. Oh, that's the worst. Desert holidays. Don't mind if I do, Nom. I'll make you one into a cream-filled donut. Oh my goodness. See, the offering to live in the house in Conan was just showing where to get nice creatures. I played Nightingale with someone. I knew a few people that were very excited for Nightingale. It didn't really pique my interest at all. Because of those creatures, I became pretty much the strongest really fast. Hell yeah. We're at 6.5 miles. A knight in me at least offered dinner first. That's funny, Gale. I'm like, wait, Gale doesn't make lead jokes, but that one's just too on the nose. God. No, I have realms to walk. After the LFR, I did a tier 8 delve with Lofam. Thankfully, they fixed the scaling. So, Senril. Delves in World of Warcraft are like scaling dungeons. You can go in with 1 person. You can go in with up to 5 people. It will scale based on how many party members you have. But they also have like a scaling difficulty. Like there's a tier 1 delve, and then there's a tier 2 delve, and then there's all the way up to tier 13 delves. They also scale based on what roles you have in the party. So you can go in with 5 DPS. Or you could go in with 4 DPS and a tank. However, if you have a tank, the tank would make it too easy, right? Because they would just tank everything and the 4 DPS would kill them. So if somebody is in tank spec, the mobs will hit harder. Now that's fine. It adjusts, you know, what the enemies do to what is in the group. But the problem is their scaling was off for the past 2 days. At the highest level delves, tanks, the people who are supposed to be able to take big hits, were getting hit for like 20 million damage. Which is far more than a one-shot. That is like, oh, you've been absolutely destroyed for your health bar 3 times over.
You're just a puddle on the floor at that
Yes.
point, yeah.
And so they fixed the delve scaling yesterday. Tier 8 is what you do for like highest rewards. And then you go higher for like just aesthetics and challenges and costume stuff. But Lofam and I did a tier 8. I don't think we had any deaths. We got close on the boss, but for the most part, we stomped it. I think he got a trinket. Oh god, he got the fucking most annoying trinket. Logitech, I don't know if you're there. Lofam got the trinket that you use it, and for 30 seconds, all of your secondary stats are increased by 2,000, which is really strong. However, if you don't press it before the buff runs out at the end of 30 seconds, you stun yourself for 5 seconds. So you have to use the trinket a second time. I'm here just in Satisfactory? Hell yeah. If you don't use the trinket a second time, you stun yourself. Which is like, what the fuck? I hate this thing. That sounds so awful. I actually started a Satisfactory run yesterday. I only got through the tutorial. I haven't played with anything new other than like character customization and making myself have a pink and white suit. Last time I played Conan was in January. Last time in Conan was a year ago. Valheim a year ago. Okay,
You
okay.
know, interestingly, of all the streamers I follow, 2 of them are playing Satisfactory, and they're all doing solo runs too. I'm surprised
Oh, I'm hitting
more
my
people
wall.
are not playing.
I can't get my hand closer. Hell yeah. Bye. Thank you for hanging out and stopping by. It's always such a
But then
treat to see
again, not
you.
a single one of those people are VTubers.
Mm-hmm. Which 2 was it?
You know, I was gonna say you probably have no idea who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like a lot of them I followed through the Elite Dangerous community.
Gotcha. Sadly hopping off for now. Have a comfy time. You'll in chat. Thank you. I love you, Shocky. Take care, Shocky. V Rising was today because Brutal Run? Yeah. I didn't finish the V Rising that I did with... that Fenrir was hosting. I wish I had. It's just... God, it was the same problem I have now, where too many things were all happening at once. How long ago was that run? Was that like a month ago, or was that like 4 months ago? My sense of time is fucking blurred. Finished the run on that server, got all the Voss kills in it? Yeah, I remember you and Foss were at the end. I had killed the Yeti, the Ice Yeti in the snow area where my castle was. That was like the last thing I had done. So I like hadn't done the mutant area at all. Or the Dracula area. I hadn't done much of the Silverlight Hills either. It was back in May? Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't remember what was coming out at that time. It might have been like when we were starting Stardew? What else was there?
Oh,
Since
I
I can just
completely
look at the
missed that
achievements.
stream. Or missing several streams. How's the Stardew run coming along?
So, we want to end soon. Because Safi
Yeah.
doesn't have a PC anymore, everybody's like, without Safi, without the full 8, we kind of just want to end. So we've been like talking about, we need a list of things that should be accomplished before we end. And we have 2 goals right now. We might add more. But for now, we want to buy the golden clock, which costs 10 million. We also want to find the Stardew Valley expanded area, the Crimson Lands, and there is a goal there involving Grandpa's shrine that we want to do. That is all I know. Since I can just look at the achievements. I'm just missing the rarest achievements in the game, which is all bosses on Brutal. God, I wish I could remember, like, what all was happening in May. I feel like that might have been a WoW patch, but I'm not sure. It wasn't a Final Fantasy patch. That was too early for Dawn Trail. What the heck was I playing back then? There might have been a big PSO patch. Oh, there was a lot of Rabbit and Steel. There was a lot of Rabbit and Steel going on then. What else was there?
Oh. Okay, I think that sound's coming from outside. I guess the neighbors are working on a deck project or something.
I might have been starting Star Wars then. Actually, I'm pretty sure I was. So more health damage, +3 levels, and new moves for bosses? Yeah. God bless you, Shockrail, you in love. Hug. Has Ubisoft news if you don't know? Is it from today? Because Ubisoft has been in my news feeds a lot the last few days. Recent, I've probably seen it then. I know their stock is fucking tanking. Well, new altered moves? Yeah. What did Ubisoft do again? Which for some bosses, no idea what changed. That's funny. Botting their AC trailers? Yup. Yeah, they got caught doing that. Quadruple A game. Quadruped. You know what's kind of funny? I kind of want to play Ocarina of Time, but the right way. We beat it when rushing the story.
Oh my god.
But now I'm like, I think it'd be more fun if I just like played it doing all the side quests, getting all the hearts, getting all the items, doing all the stuff. I'd have more fun playing it that way. But like, I don't really have the time for that.
100% it?
100% run? I don't know if I would want to do a 100% run. That's... erg.
Well, you don't have to do it on stream, just one of those things you do just to say that you've done it.
I have near 100%ed it in the past. When I played it as a kid, when I was too scared of the Shadow Dungeon, I went and did all the other things. So I did all the mini dungeons. I got like 27 hearts. I didn't have the Spirit Temple heart or the Shadow Temple heart. And I think I was missing one of the, you know, pieces of heart you get out in the field. But like I had the Bigoron sword. I had 4 bottles. I think I'd done all the gold Skulltulus. No, I hadn't done all of it because I was missing a few from the 2 temples. All dungeons and hearts. It's one of those things where it's like, I want to experience it and play it, but I don't want to throw away my productivity. No, wait. Ocarina of Time rando? Item rando? God. Assassin's Creed Mirage is not bad, but by God, who the fuck was like, ugh, let's skimp on the combat? Fuck, reuse AC2 combat? Ocarina of Time multiplayer mod? I watched G Whirlikers and Lugs do that together. It looks so fucking jank. Ocarina of Time multiplayer mod is a thing. I talked to Sen and Core about potentially doing that. I think Senril was like busy, and Core was just like, no. And I was like, okay. And then I didn't.
Surprising, because she wanted to play Ocarina of
I
Time.
know. It was like, the more she talked about it, the more I was like, man, I actually really want to see you play this. But now she's not feeling it. It's like, okay. Banjo-Kazooie Ocarina of Time thing. Hang on. Gale, please explain what the fuck that is. Because I'm reading that, I'm like, huh? Huh?
Is that like a Link to the Past plus Super Metroid randomizer? Where you just find items in one game and transfer them to the other?
Oh god. That sounds wild. Oh, we're at 7 miles. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check how far we are. It's gonna piss me off. 52 minutes? We have 30 more minutes. We literally are gonna be over 8 miles. Hate it here. I love it here.
It's a long one today.
It's a mod for Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie Jiggies in Time. What does the mod do? So, like, you're in Banjo-Kazooie. You're playing as Banjo and Kazooie. Do you get, like, Legend of Zelda items in it? If they reuse AC2 combat, I think people would be happy. They literally go back in the year 2000 and have only one attack move over and over and over again. For all the combat. In Prince of Persia have more combo than AC Raj? Dude, the stuff in...
Armored Core 2? Ace Combat 2? Assassin's Creed 2?
Assassin's Creed 2. Because they're talking Ubisoft in Assassin's Creed Shadows.
I see.
From the clips I've seen of Assassin's Creed Shadows, it looks so bad. It's just unjustifiable how much money they spent on this game. Because there's things like the horse is missing an animation, and it's literally sliding around like it's on ice skates. The combat looks so bad. There's a scene where the ninja girl, like, is slashing really fast into somebody, but it doesn't line up properly, so she's just slashing at air, like 2 feet to his left, and there's blood lines coming out of him, and it just looks so trash. You play Ocarina of Time Banjo-Kazooie. 9 worlds with 100 jiggies, 900 notes, 5 transformations, Easter eggs, Ocarina of Time music using Banjo-Kazooie sound font. Huh. Okay.
Ugh.
So instead of like Mumbo's Mountain, is it like a Deku Tree Kokiri Forest themed area? I'm talking about Mirage. The AC before Shadows. And I don't even check Shadows. Shadows just looks turbo trash. Shadows is the Assassin's Creed game that, like Air mentioned, they got caught botting they got caught botting videos of. It's the one where they're like, just completely rewriting Japanese history for it and insulting a lot of people. It's just bad. Like, it just looks like the most trash Assassin's Creed game possible, with the most overinflated budget. Oh god. Every now and then we just get an 8-mile day. That's cool.
I can't even keep track of how many Assassin's Creed games there are now. I stopped around 3, and after that, it's just one every year, isn't it?
Basically. I want to say if you include all the side games, I want to say 14. Or in that range. You do have stuff like the Hyrule Fields, Dodongo Cavern, the town. I'm having trouble visualizing it, Gale. I'm wondering if it's like more Banjo-Kazooie with a Legend of Zelda skin, or if it's Legend of Zelda with a Banjo-Kazooie skin. I think you're saying Banjo-Kazooie with an Ocarina of Time skin, which makes me think like Mumbo's Mountain has just been replaced with the Kokiri Forest and Deku Tree. It's more Banjo-Kazooie in the Ocarina of Time world? Okay. Assassin's Creed was where I used to get obscure histories. Now it's just trash. I had that for Dynasty Warriors. I feel like at one point when I was playing a lot of Dynasty Warriors 5, I could tell you fucking anything about the feudal era of China. It was like, oh, this battle, where these events happened, right. I haven't played Dynasty Warriors in a long time, though. So now my knowledge of that time period is super lacking. Not that it particularly needs to be. I say lacking. It was pretty much a hobbyist level interest in it, right? It never needed to be like super on point. It's pretty well made. It sounds cool. How old is it? Is it like 8 years old or is it like new? Oh god. We're at 7.2 miles. 30 more minutes. Came out like 4 years ago, but been updated. I think last update was last year. The Ocarina of Time mod I'm kind of keeping an eye on is the guy that's remaking Ocarina of Time in Unreal Engine 5. And it looks really pretty. It looks so good. I think he said he wants it to be playable. We know it'll never be happen, but it'd be fucking incredible if Nintendo was like, yeah, we just want to, like, pick this up. So we'll pay you, you know, 5% royalties for the sales on this game, and we'll sell it, and that'd be fucking awesome. 5% royalties might be, I don't know if that'd be low. Yeah. But that'd be rad, right? There is no chance in hell Nintendo ever does that, though. Nintendo, 0.3% royalty? No. Nintendo, cease and desist. There is no chance Nintendo would ever pick something up fan-made and encourage it. They don't do that. There's also a ROM hack for Ocarina of Time that turns it into a roguelike. That sounds cool. My opinion of Ocarina of Time really changed when I played it. I always thought it was like a cinematic masterpiece when it came out, showing off 3D, but it aged poorly and was trash now. If it wasn't Ocarina of Time or, like, you know, beloved back then, it would probably do poorly. But after playing it and just seeing how extensive and, like, intricate it is, how deep the rabbit hole goes in the game of, like, side quests going all over the place and how expansive the world is, I think even if it came out today, not being a Legend of Zelda game, it would be fucking loved. People would absolutely adore it. I think it would benefit a lot from having better camera controls and better, like, general controls and UI options. It would be very easy, right? But, like...
Yeah, the pains of putting on and off the iron boots, which they did fix in 3DS.
I think if Ocarina of Time came out now, it'd be fucking incredible. Which... I don't know. I guess my opinion of it was just so heavily inspired from Sequelitis by Egoraptor. Because he was dogging on the game for a long time, saying, like, you need to play Link's Awakening. It's better in every way. And, like, I've never played Link's Awakening. So I really can't comment on, like, if that's true or not. But Ocarina of Time is fucking great. Ultimate Trial. That one came out this year?
Oh, what's funny though is either on my Steam or in Twitter feed, I saw someone pretty much going, "Hey, I've pretty much made Ocarina of Time, but you're playing as a wolf."
Hell yeah!
Similar graphic style and gameplay. The controls are probably infinitely better, but yeah, it pretty much just does look like Ocarina of Time.
So, is it a completely unique game that's just inspired by Ocarina of Time, or is it Ocarina of Time, but they put Wolf Link from Twilight Princess in it?
Oh no, it's a indie game made from scratch. Just looks like it, inspired by it.
Okay, somebody talking about games inspired by something. I think it was Bobo Baby, the Chow Garden ripoff. That's in demo in Steam now.
Yeah,
Hi,
I saw.
Nuts. Waiting for the new topic at church to end. About my father's business. Gee, guys. God is a businessman. This is why worker can't understand the boss and the entrepreneurs. What the fuck? Euland is heckin' great? No, you lost one. Ah. I was talking about you yesterday, Lost One, when I was in a call with LoFam doing WoW stuff. I was saying I needed more Lost Ones. Because he's nice and helpful. Welcome back. I have a question. I have a question for Logitech and for Yukiyu. How far have you gotten in your Satisfactory playthroughs? I know Logitech has started. I actually don't know if Yukiyu has started playing on 1.0 at all. I think you did. I think you... UFAM is... What the fuck, Pixel? This one or 1.0? You didn't start over for 1.0? I want to know about 1.0. I want to see if you've been utilizing new stuff. I did start over? Okay. You never need more of Gale Riddle. It's needed less. You need more Gale? I don't know why Gale would say people need less of him. Gale is actually so helpful. He's so nice to have around. He can be abrasive. He can be mean and you're like, what the fuck? Why? North Prince, hi. Chat, do this. Hot friend. Gale is literally the embodiment of the, like, the gruff, old, kanji sailor at the bar who's like, don't look at me wrong. If you do, I'll hold a grudge against you for life, and you'll regret it. But then it's like, you leave the bar, and you come back, and you're like, oh shit, I forgot my wallet there. And then you go back into the bar, and he's like, you left your wallet here, idiot. I grabbed it so no one else would. Here you go. And you're just like, oh, thanks, dude. And he's like, fucking idiot, don't do it again. You're like, alright, you helped me. So you're nice overall. Did start over. I'm trying to secure my basic production right now before I go into phase 3. Pot friend. Hi, North Prince. Hi, Unknown. Hi, Riddle. In the solo playthrough, I'm setting up Steel ATM. On the server I play with my friends, we're in the oil stage. Gotcha. Well, fuck you too, calling me out. Listen, Gale. You can be negative. You can be very, I don't want to say, like, outright self-loathing, but you can be very self-deprecating. I think you're great. I like seeing you. I'm setting my Steel Factory ATM, LOL. Gale the Sailor. On my solo playthrough, I played for like 1.5 hours last night. I literally just got through the tutorial. I have literally just set up 3 miners. I have not connected the copper miner to anything. I have added 1 extra biomass burner. I have not gotten any more. So I've got the 2 on the ship and then the extra one. And then I have kind of set up iron production. I am making rods, plates, and screws, and that's all funneled into a single chest. And I am making concrete. That is literally all I'm doing in Satisfactory so far. It's ugly. There's no grids. I'm literally just running between boxes, collecting materials for the objectives. I really... I kind of fucking hate the game before before coal production. We talked about that,
because
Aaron.
you gotta cut down a forest in order to get fuel.
Mm-hmm. I really need to get the chainsaw so I can collect it in a timely manner. The devs of Outer Wilds, Stray, Journey, Donut Country, etc. are disbanding from their parent company. So it's Annapurna Interactive. Because of a dispute with the owner, they have all resigned. Which is like, whoa, holy shit. I got 28 hour on my new 1.0 game. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's go child labor. I never played Satisfactory, but I want to give it a try someday. I love it, Q. I've put like 1,200 hours into the game or something. I'd have to... I've got Steam open. I can check right now.
Uh-oh. Is VRChat having problems?
Not mine. Did I like...
Stuff's not... Well, I'm looking at my world list and things are not loading, except for my favorites.
You've played 1,155 hours of Satisfactory. I love it, Q. I recently Sis approached me and was like, hey, let's play Satisfactory together with my friend Willie. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. And the first time I played Satisfactory, I played with Core, Fradel, and another guy. Well, when I played with Sis and Willie, I learned, oh, I'm a control freak. I shouldn't play with other people unless I trust them to, like, play at my pace and do things the way I want them to. And with Satisfactory, I'm like, I just don't know if I want to play with people. I was considering playing with Logitech and Sentinel, because those two I trust to, like, actually build, not gremlin shit. But I played with Sis and Willie, and I was trying to make, like, pretty logic-driven, efficient systems and factories that would feed into each other. These two were building, like, fucking lines through the sky, and it's just like, oh, God. Oh, I love gremlin shit. Yeah, I'm never gonna play Satisfactory with you, Q. You've added yourself to the list with that alone. But I'm also an efficiency freak. Well, you can make ugly shit that's like a sky bridge that is efficient. I just want it to be pretty. I'm like 7 hours on my solo playthrough. I couldn't tell you how long the multiplayer server, because the server is up 24 hours a day. Wait, what? Don't watch media play then? Oh, I've seen her play, Yuki. We raided Wolfie the other day when the three of you were playing. And, like, the way Wolfie builds, perfection. She's like, Yuli, look. And I'm like, oh, grid foundations, grid snapping, right angles, perfection, magnifique. And Wolfie goes, look at what media built over there. And it's just spaghetti clipping through the floors and other machines. And both Wolfie and I are just like, it's really funny. Do you trust me, Eland? If so, I'm gonna have to let you. I don't know what you're going for, I swear. I can't fill in the blank. I'm gonna have to you right there. Exactly, Amau. Did I hear now? Not ever playing with me? I'm not ever playing with Q. Not Yukiyu. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I'll ever play Satisfactory with other people again. That really is just like my comfort solo game. So I think I should just play it by myself. But Q is like, I love gremlin shit. So I'm like, alright, mental note. Literally never play with that dude. Yulin the Dami Mommy. I build the same as Wolfie? Good. As the founding fathers intended. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Media build is masterful, natural, full of life. It is not. Build more spaghetti. Ugh. I don't play with others really for the same reason of you, Yulin. Factory need to be done a certain way. But I want others to visit the map. I'm exactly that, UQ. I want others to see the pretty stuff I built. I want them to praise me for, like, doing such a good job. But, like, I don't want them to build stupid shit. I don't want to build them the ugly shit that I'm like, no, you did this wrong. You can't do it this way. Ugh, why is it like this?
So it sounds like you'll play some Satisfactory, get to a certain point, then start making walking videos there.
That is, yes. I do want to build a lot of bridges and train lines along roads that go between, like, certain factories. So that I can make walking videos between all of them. Lamau. I have a Satisfactory map that I've made that has a bunch of lines between the different areas where I plan to build stuff. I had started making a roadmap in a save on creative mode. But I think I'm just not going to do that. I think I'm just going to play Satisfactory as a solo game when things like WoW wind down. And then I will, you know, progress through the game, the story, and also make these roads. It'll be fun to walk along. Satisfactory is like, I'm planning to spend a shit ton of time making the things for walking videos, but because I just enjoy playing the game already, I don't mind that. It's not quite like other games like Star Wars, where I don't particularly want to play the game. I just want the walking videos. Oh god, we're almost done. We're at 7.9 miles. We've got like 3 more minutes. This water bottle is like empty. Or, well, it's not empty, but it feels fucking light.
Yo, right
We're
here.
talking about how people made things, and I'm just trying to think, what was I doing the other day that I kind of have a signature on too, on how I design recent building games. No, it's not a game. It's I'm just thinking back to VR chat map making again, or game dev, and yeah, there's definitely going to be a style that I'm going to be known for too if I keep this up.
I had a lot of
But then again,
go ahead.
I make things in games the same way too. It's all about space efficiency and cramming as much as I can in the smallest amount of space that I can. I don't like open spaces that you see in a lot of MMOs, for example.
Really?
I know they're designed that way to fit in a lot of people, but just having a big empty hallway, I don't like that.
Right. In Rift and Wildstar, in the player housing, a lot of people wanted to, like, build stuff with me. And I always turned them down, because it was just like, I don't like the way you're building. I had one friend that I was like, I like the idea of me building the structure, and you decorating. And then me fixing the placement of your decorations. Because that was always my strong point in player housing was... I feel mentioned? What? No. We weren't talking about your abstract art pieces in Satisfactory at all, Media. All we said about you is, wow, Media is so cool. We love her so much. She's so pretty. Which is all true. I don't want that to come off as facetious. Love you too, Ewan. Love you, Media. In Rift and Wildstar, people were like, oh my god, let's build a house together. And I was like, no. I did fix a lot of things for people. So a lot of people would do stairs and they did not know how to do stairs well. And because I had Katia Mod Manager, I was able to like put a number value to all the like attributes of stairs. And when you can do that, you can make them evenly spaced out in like perfect differences, right? So everyone else would be like eyeballing, I think each step should be this far apart, and they'd be uneven, right? And then I would come do their stairs, and it would just be like machine efficiency, just perfectly spaced. And they'd be like, God, you're so good at stairs. I remember one person was like, what I want is a fireplace that has a stairway on each side that meets at the top above the fireplace, and then a stairway going through the middle to the second floor. And I remember I did that, and they were just like, holy fuck. I thought I was asking for too much, and you just did it. But you build a lot of spaghetti, Media. A lot of that. Who wants that? Nobody wants spaghetti. Spaghetti bad. A lot of people want spaghetti, but it's bad. You got a tool to help. Goodness building is an art for you. I don't know if you're making fun of me there or not, Icy Fire. But with housing in video games, eyeballing it is always fucking wrong. You need the numbers. You need the values.
Measure twice, cut once.
Exactly. Media, don't let them hate your art.
Well, that's why the latest Planetcrafter update, which allows certain machines to be lined up to the grid, is a godsend to both of us, really.
Oh god, wait till you see what they added in Satisfactory. They've added so many things, like being able to grid snap without foundations, as well as like always place belts at right angles. That one is so nice. Complimenting with a touch of calling you a nerd? Okay. Okay. We're at 8 miles. We're almost there. We gotta go around this corner. The belt thing is orgasmic. It's so nice. I didn't know how nice it was gonna be because I was already pretty good at placing right angle belts. But just them doing it automatically for you so you literally don't have to think at all is like, okay, I was wrong. This is fucking tits. Oh god, we're there. We're so close. We're right
So
there.
close.
We're like a minute away. My legs feel like they're gonna fall off.
Yeah.
I really want to play Satisfactory, but then I think about, oh, I'm not at coal power yet. I don't want to play Satisfactory. I really just, if I played 4 more hours, maybe less, I'd have coal power. But just before coal power fucking sucks. I hate having to manage power. And it's not even really that bad. Build a chainsaw, cut down trees, and like they've automated power at that stage too. I can cut down trees. I can build 2 constructors that each one has a storage container leading into it. Those constructors make the biomass. The biomass goes through a merger and goes into a constructor for biomass pellets. And I think I can put those into biomass burners now. I think they've made it so that biomass burners can have belts feeding into them. Oh god. Yep, belt feeding exists now for those. God, that's so nice. That's so nice. Yeps, they did. It makes an awful phase easier. It's still not like, oh, the best thing in the game, right? Because, like, it's still better to just have coal. But that is really nice. God, we're like right there, and I'm like, could you fucking walk faster? Yuki, should suffering be started? Yuki, the plated motors.
What you could do is double the speed of the treadmill and speed up the video for the immersion.
I could. I'm not going to.
Let's go for a run.
I cannot tell you how many times I think of, can I speed up the treadmill just to make this end faster? Wait, that doesn't make it end faster. It's only the video that makes it end faster.
Uh-huh.
Gonna witness all the worst possible matchups, probably, Yuki. I'm doing them. Yes, go ahead into the tower. You got this, Gale. You got this. We're at 8.2. We're at 8.2 and we're fucking done. I think we ended this house, right? Please tell me we ended this house. And right at that bed. Oh, thank God.
Time to lay down.
Zereth Mortis. We actually got this video recently.
And now we're over water?
Yes. So this is the afterlife in WoW. Technically, this is a hidden realm of the afterlife. Which,
Afterlife.
when you die in WoW, you go to the Shadowlands. In the Shadowlands, there was a being called the Arbiter. And they sorted you into an afterlife appropriate for how you lived your life. Where is... There's OBS.
Oh wow, I'm so fast in this world.
8.2 miles. And now we rest. Done. So if you led a just life, if you were like someone who really liked justice and doing what was right and standing up for the weak, you would go to a realm called Bastion for your afterlife. If you just liked fighting, not necessarily for a good cause, but like just fighting, you'd go to Maldraxxus, and they would basically put you in the army of the afterlife that protects all of the afterlives. If you really like nature, you'd go to Ardenwald and live among a forest that like grows and tends to new souls. Things like that.
Oh, okay. That's very much like Elder Scrolls Afterlife too.
Zareth Mortis, that zone that we were at the end, that was basically a hidden realm where like life and death as a concept were created, and a lot of other things like all mortal races were created. And then like, wow, because we literally have the origin of creation here, we gotta hide this, and so they hid that realm away within the afterlives. Passed back out? Hell yeah. Up the treadmill and the video speed? No. My brain just ain't braining right now, and I don't know why. Good luck, Gale. I see probably just want to drop a floor or two. If you drop a floor, then I'm dropping 5. Pixel is freaking me out. He's hyper-realistic. Welcome back, Kyle. I need to fix my trackers. We're going over here. And hiding behind this tree. Hi, whoa. I did 8.2 miles. I'm tired. Calibrate.
Oh, I see.
The Eeper? Okay. I return. Clothes changed. Worlds. Chatting.
Oh, dude.
Where's a good one to go? Let's go to that Sovereign world again. I like that train he had. Portal. We were in the Windfall Island world, Cairo. That one's nice. I need to go there more. I think it's actually nicer than the Outset Island one because it doesn't have the weather thing that kind of fucks with the lighting and the music. But like, it's so small. I never realized just how small Windfall Island was. It always felt big because you're fucking a 2-foot tall Toon Link, right? But
when did this come out?
I don't know. I look at the date.
A month ago.
Okay. Well, first fight had the enemy
Yeah, 'cause
DC.
I know Sovereign for making a few other Tuffy Hangout maps.
I do like one of their other ones. Oh, my camera. Wait, I actually got a really cool idea.
Is a place a lot of people hang out there.
Okay. Flying. Anchor world. Alright, turn that off.
just keep. Okay, here's the back.
I need you to look at stream real quick.
Infinity train.
Yeah. Are you about to do a Zoom?
That went way faster than I thought it would.
Nice.
But yeah, we're gonna go sit on the couch over here. Shit, where are the world options? There's one thing I need to turn off. I think it's colliders. Yeah. One last drink. Oh shit. I actually hit the bottom of the water bottle. That normally doesn't happen.
Are you in second summer right now?
You mean like weather in real life, or?
Yeah.
I don't actually know. Because
Hmm.
living in my basement and never leaving it, it is a pretty consistent temperature down here all the time. If I look at...
Yeah, I just been hearing complaints from people saying it was cool last week. It was the start of September, and now it's hot again. Yeah, that happens every year.
Yeah, I think I saw a temperature in the 80s. I can't see the temperature right now because they'd rather... my computer would rather tell me about the Washington National Baseball game. But... I'm pretty sure...
That's like 28 to 31 to the rest of y'all.
I'm pretty sure I saw an 80s in the last 1 or 2 days. Oh god, I'm gonna sleep so long today. I swear.
I won't be on that long. I need to go eat lunch, then work on the map, and do some exercise today.
Wait, weather. Thought he was talking about computer temps. That could be computer temps. Most of my parts run at 80, which is really good, right? Bad when it gets over
That's
100.
pretty high. 80 is pretty high for a computer.
My, in all seriousness, most of my stuff is at like 20 to 30. I think my GPU gets up to 50.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, my temps look nice. Congrats on another Walkman. Thank you, TechnoRave. Hi, Techno. I be working. Yeah. You're one of them weekend Saturday workers. Oh, God.
I honestly think that's most people.
It
that
does
we
feel
know.
like that. Yeah. Saw Icy last night and we existed together? Hell yeah. That's a fun time. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Okay. I thought, I was like, you hung out with Icy? That's a good time. And I thought you mumbled like, no, it wasn't. And I was like, what? Oh my god, Pixel. But yeah, he joined on me too?
No.
Hell yeah. I hung out with LoFam on WoW, Cairo. And we parted with, I'm gonna go check on the rest of my WoW guild and see what they're doing. And LoFam was like, I'm gonna go check on Cairo and see if he's drunk and passed out. I always wanted to join on you, but I feel like you're a busy bean. Icy, being social, you guys are gaslighting. Icy doesn't socialize. Takeru. Hi. Oh my fucking god, glasses Sengasm. False, you're a social bean. Hi, Takeru. Hell yeah. Ugh, I think I'm too tired to go much longer. I think it might be time. Even though we like just got here. I feel like I just might need to end without much of the after walk part. There's a lot of good targets today, but there's one in particular that we have to raid. Because it's their birthday stream.
See that
Oh,
floofy bean?
It is the floofy bean. This is weird.
Mhm.
What's weird, Global? Pixel looks dead. Look, they can't use the other alpaca avatar anymore, okay? It's been taken down. He literally can't use it anymore, Global. You're just making him sad by constantly commenting that he can't use the one he prefers to use. That's messed up. It's not
So
cool,
sad right
Global.
now.
I know. And he keeps making you feel worse. You don't deserve that.
Yeah, I'm so worse right now.
Ugh. Okay. We're gonna get up. We're gonna raid full. He's playing Remnant 2 with Fradel. Then I'm gonna pass the fuck out. Yeah. Behavior.
Right. This roadmaker does know what they're doing. I don't need or unable to grab things from across the room.
That's funny.
That's a 2-meter range.
Hmm.
That's acceptable.
Okay. Wait, he likes the non-freaky one? He likes the other one that he used to have.
The one that with all the dress-up options.
Yeah. He likes the one with the, Dr. Disrespect hair. There's the socials. Flash raid full. Metal. Ratchet. Oh, I gotta spell check his name. Because it's a long one.
Still easier than Foss.
True! Full Metal Ratchet. I think I got it?
Also, do we know of anyone with really long names that are just repeated letters?
I think of Dehi. Dehi is not from Finland. But that's like the longest with repetition I can think of. Other than that, no. Walking our way over,
I might be
happy
thinking
level
of the art
day.
community.
What you spending your skill points in? We're going to Full Metal. Everybody wish them a happy birthday. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 8.2 miles. I'm so fucking tired. I love you. Bye.